what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. As you come in, hit the like button. Do what Francisco says right now. Oh, man, we got some things to cover. Candace, no means no. You dumb alien. Why is she out here harassing people all over X? Why is that a thing? The idea that they were just harassing people into, telling them what Charlie Kirk is buried, it's disturbing. I don't know any reasonable person that would sit here and make that type of demand. Tell me where he's buried right now, or else I'm gonna lie and say you cremated him. Candace, they don't owe you shit. You can't make this out. Like, girl, no means no. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. I literally left a post on Andrew Covi's, or I left a comment on his post and said, can you stop answering her dumbass questions? She's doing it for content. And guess what she did? Turned around and did a whole video about Andrew COVID, calling her a vile witch. She's fishing for anything right now. She's not even using her imagination. Don't keep damn giving her ideas by sitting here baiting this, letting her bait you like this. If you say I don't have to tell you that, I'm not answering that dumbass question again. Do not harass me about it. Then you keep living and let her be stuck in the fray trying to figure things out. So now I said this is a difference between, and this isn't to attack him. It was just, dude, take heed. There's a difference in defending yourself against defamation versus answering Candace's dumbass question. She's not entitled to know. No one owes her a response. No one. And these same clowns get mad when you sue them for harassment. They make this up. I have no quarrels with that. Listen, if I have to, I sure will. Candace, leave these people alone. No means no. No means no. You dumb cockroach. Yeah, there's a thumbnail. Anyway, change my avatar. All right, y'all. Everybody good? Y'all, we at it today. We were working hard. I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. I was bummed out. But we're going live today. Kids start school Monday. So I appreciate all the support. You guys have sent over donations and things with the Cash App. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I will be getting my son a backpack. Got to get school supplies. Can't make this up. Candace, let's get the eggs. Because this is unbelievable. I just don't understand the whole, Can someone help me out with understanding this? Why are they asking these types of questions? It's like they have no home training. They're asking these types of questions. Somebody's gonna get mad because I said they can get sued. Yeah, okay, sue, #sue lady. Whatever. That's exactly what I said to her too. Let me show y'all. Tell Candace to pay me the $10,000 she owes me while you're at it. #sue lady. They think this stuff work on me. It don't work on me. Tell Candace give me my money. Where is my damn $10,000, Candace? I went to lunch with Ben Shapiro. We had a good time. We laughed and clowned you out for hours. And then we had a fantastic dessert. It was a brookie. It was like a brownie cookie. It's so warm and soft. And then it had ice cream on top. Yum, yum, yum in my tom. And why not say, what's going on, say? Shout out to the boss of the Lady Luck Club. Please understand that you all are elite and you're the best on YouTube. And I appreciate you. You can't make this up, man. You might as well go all the way there. Did you get my emails? Oh, Francisca, I got the photo. Did you send more? I only got the one you sent me with the picture. Where are your emails going? Like, I don't understand. Hold on. Oh my God, they were going to my spam. I'm sorry, I see them. They're in my spam. Why are your emails going to my spam? Yeah, that's how bad this spamming nonsense is. It's just sitting in all my emails over here. Somehow, these stupid ass scammers are sitting here telling me I'm owed a refund from Geek Squad. Oh, they so dumb. They just get on my nerves. You're owed $400 in a refund from Geek Squad. Am I? But then give me my money. Why are you telling me that? Thank you for calling Microsoft. Well, you are owed a refund. No matter who you are or where you are on the universe. How may I help you? Yeah, these scammers are something else. They just won't leave me alone. Oh God. Oh, we got a status. Thank you, Zoe. Y'all, Zoe sent some information. Oh man. Y'all, oh, these stupid scammers. Oh, that's priceless. I can't believe all my emails are coming over here. Tammy, your email came over here too. You can't make this up. I got email Moki, your email over here too. You can't make this up. There's a Tammy and we have a Moki. Those are two different people, y'all. You have a Tammy Pierce. That's how her name shows up. All my emails sitting in my spam folder. That's annoying. It's annoying as hell. Somebody keeps sending me a W9. I don't even know what the hell. See, Lord. see, Lord. Okay. I see one. I see two. Francisca, did you send me more? Oh, these photos are priceless. Oh, Candace supposed to be a pregnant. She up here harassing somebody about another man's burial site. George, are you cool with that? Are you cool with that, George? Oh, where's my money? Where is it? Y'all, Francisco said that's two awesome photos. I'm here for it. Oh my good grief. George, you should be ashamed of yourself. You letting your lavender wife sit here and obsess over where another man who was married is buried. Only for her to go there and what? Pee on a grave? You're going to leak your yeast infection juice on Charlie Kirk's grave site? What the hell are you trying to do, Candace? Just can't take no means no. No means no. Candace, no means no. You think she would just leave these people alone? Y'all, we gotta put this up. This is something else. Oh my God. Here we got some updates on the Macron lawsuit. Type out. How y'all doing? Alita, Francesca. Y'all, shout out to all of you all coming over from the previous live. CC. Saint up in the house. Nikki B. Girl. That logo is infamous, honey. LLC mods are the best. You guys, they are. They really are. Mindy. Y'all, this Friday we will have Lisa Knowles in the LLC. Lisa Knowles. That poor woman, they are still trying to dox her. You can't make this up. And then they get mad when you report them. No, clowns, take it like a champion. You're going to get reported. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You got some real sycophants out here that are willing to hurt and harm people and send death threats. And they think this doxing is a game. It is not a game. F around and find out. That's all I got to say. Because me, Candace. I have attorneys wanting to represent me pro bono if I sue you. Shout out to Gil, y'all. He said, I will represent you pro bono. Gil, you and I would blow up the internet. We would. It'd just be that matter of a fact. So while this clown is sitting here talking about totally weird, you fixate on that. But whatever you say, lady, in question quotations. Clown, I'm sure you're being fixated on it says a lot more about you than the obvious pun intended. We need to just call you Sue Lady. It could be the new Karen. Yeah, okay, so I own it. Sue Lady. that shit don't work on me, helper. You can't come up with something better. No, we got all kinds of stuff over here tagged. All right, let's see. Before we get started, we gotta show the photos. Yeah, photos of something else. Candace, you get your alien ass off of our planet. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this. We gotta get started. We gotta stay focused. France, Russia, bees, question marks, something else, this, the hieroglyphics, Thetans. Y'all, Candace is one step away from declaring that she's a Scientologist for the next billion years. Candace, you do realize you got to serve them for 1 billion years with a boy. All right, so that's now and forevermore, through all of eternity. You sold your soul to Scientology for clicks and views and 6 million bots. Candace, you should be so proud of yourself. I hope they come and beam her up. Is there any chance Scientology can just take her away? Can she go wherever Xenu is? Where would that be? In a volcano? Candace, get your ass off of our planet. Where's my money? From the Lady Luck Club, the Candace Owens services rendered $10,000. Ben Shapiro and I had a great lunch. We had a good time. The name is Lady Luck Club, Candace. You want to sit here and act like you can't say a name? And you know, you try to dox me, I am suing the shit out of you. Yeah, I am. Yep. Watch out. It will not even be fair, Candace. I'm just going to obliterate you in court. And I will get you deposed. Understand it. Your motion to dismiss will be moot with me. You will not be able to pull that stunt with me. Oh, girl. Give me my money, though. Where is my money? Oh, that's a t-shirt. Where is my money? Oh, shout out to Francisca, y'all. Oh, Andrew, how you doing? I actually see a spinning circle. Can you see? No, is it me or you? Let me know. I had to reboot my device. It's time for a new one. I just had to reboot. Oh my God! Shout out to Francisca. Well done. Hey, do we have any more? I already showed that. Oh, this one right here, y'all. Stu Peters and Sean Ryan's sassy asses. And you got these whole men turned into simps, puppeting them around like Geppetto. Oh, did we miss any? I want to make sure I got them all. Oh, we got some information to put out there. Look at this diva. Stu Peters. You little sassy ass, punk ass dude. This is it. Stu Peters right here, y'all. He said, hey, you think I'm spicy, lady? Look, I'm still hot tamale. Not your type, Andrew. He might not be Andrew Wilson's type, but he sure is Andrew Tate's type. I'm done. Andrew Tate, you got one of your bar friends. Oh, man, you know George is going to be so jealous. George is going to email me, Lady Luck Club, how dare you? Andrew Tate's mine. I'm through. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't make this up. Oh, good. All right. Well, we're going to start with first, y'all. We got a lot to go. Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. I guess we got to start with this one. Y'all saw the video I put up with the the business entity disclosure statements. Hopefully, do you all know the Macron's email address? Can somebody send this to the Macron's attorneys? Not the Macron's, but the Macron's attorney's email. Did somebody email them these documents? Are they on X? Can they be tagged on this? Because they need to see this. I want them to see this. I want them to see where Candace's attorneys is lying straight out to the judge. And they can say, Your Honor, this Catherine Mowry came in here and lied like hell. Look at these business entity disclosure statements. Exhibit A and B that are attached to a separate lawsuit with their client. Because she keeps getting sued because she's an idiot. And it's just so dumb. So Milk Bar did a video. Of course, Candace Owens is diverting donations from her lawsuit. This is the same shameless grifter who was begging for donations last year, then bought a new Range Rover and has since gone on monthly family holidays, including trips from Spain to Russia to Italy. What's next? Spain, Russia, and Italy. She's traveling the whole countries on her cult members' money, because that's what cult leaders do. They spend the cult's money on everything else, but their money gets put up in multiple accounts in LLCs. You can't make this up.
And this lawsuit, we got an estimate.
Hold on.
And
because Candace, it's your fault that you're being sued. You could just stop defaming people and harassing people. You could just leave people the hell alone. Go read a book. You brought this on yourself. The end.
This lawsuit, we got an estimate this weekend from a legal team. It is going to cost us millions. I don't have that money. I really don't.
You're a liar.
I gotta tell you,
you and the devil are a liar. Candace Owens. Candace Amber Rose Owens Farmer. You and the devil are both a liar. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Your in-laws are filthy rich. It's stupid how rich they are. You do have the money. You just want your cult members, well, they dumbasses, to sit here and fund your lawsuits where you get out and continue to defame people. You don't care about the consequences. Why are you whining about this? Suck it up. Take it like a champion. You out here lying like hell, putting out these provable false statements. Don't get mad when you get hit with a lawsuit. You out here doxing, committing cyber crimes. If you somehow think that the FBI is inferior to you, then you should not have a problem with us reporting you to the FBI. That means you don't feel anything about that. Right? She should not be upset if she get hit with an FBI investigation. Because she thinks she's untouchable. And her dumbass cult members think that we should not be, we're Karen if we report her or sue her. What you mean? Okay. Sue lady. Hashtag sue lady. I don't give a damn about that. She's still going to have to pay up. So what does that mean for the dumb cult member that I guess thought they were egging me on or something? Honey, you don't have to worry about it if I'm bluffing. No, I mean exactly what I say. That would be the least of her words. I will follow through on it. But Candace, you think you're not doing anything wrong. Why are you filing motions to dismiss? See, they won't even ask her that because the code is stupid.
Estimate that we got, and I want to be clear, this is if it goes all the way through. So they said, from start to finish, if they don't drop this at some point, blah, 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 here's how much it's going to cost you just to get through the deposition phase, how much it's going to cost you to go all the way through. And they are estimating $5 million. It's like a lot of money. And we do not have that money just laying around. So I thought,
yeah, you do. But you do. You put $6 million in a house. You got 2 homes in your name in a trust. You're trying to hide assets. One house is worth at least $6 million. The other one is about roughly 7. So you got $13 million worth of properties. What you talking about? You would have to sell them damn houses. They could pierce that trust, Candace. You dumb. The Macrones and Brian Harper could pierce that trust. And we went over what that meant. To pierce a trust. Because you're saying, I don't have any of this money. And then you're lying by trying to hide these assets that could be converted into liquidity under an LLC and then putting somebody else on it as the registered agent. This is what her attorney was trying to say to the judge. Problem is, the attorney was lying like hell and didn't even think about these business entity disclosure statements that she completed for the other lawsuit that's sitting in the federal court, waiting for a new judge to be assigned to it. Candace, why did you hire Andrew Horowitz? What's his name? Somebody at Horowitz. Why did you hire him? You knew that hiring him would spark a recusal of the entire Middle District of Tennessee because you're a punk ass and you know you have no power in the court of law. You don't want to face this in court. And what's so crazy is you didn't even have to appear for the motion to dismiss hearing in the McCrone case. So I back down, you punk ass.
Thought we could actually sell some t-shirts. I just picture people
wearing your house. Sell your house. Sell that damn house.
This like at the grocery store, like walking by each other, and like we know what it means, like hashtag free Emmanuel. I'm not kidding. The estimate is millions of dollars. And this lawsuit,
yeah, it's gonna take thousands upon thousands of dollars for me to just like feel comfortable and not have anxiety about rent coming up in 2 days. Jesus Christ. Candace, you could just ask your in-laws for the money. Why is that hard? It's because they can't stand your guts. Oh, okay. For clarity, my family absolutely does not own $1 million in cars, nor do we own a black TRX pickup truck because it was slammed into the earth. George, you sitting here letting her lie like hell. He slammed a truck into the earth. He totaled it out, and you admitted to paying the insurance. You admitted that y'all paid the policy for that truck that he slammed into the earth. So why admit that you had to pay the policy? It was around $7,000. Hit the floor if y'all remember her putting that post up, because this is when Laura Loomer just obliterated her. She admitted to paying almost $7,000 of the policy because of that accident. And she called it a fender bender. That was the only vehicle that he was driving that was slammed into the earth. The description and the VIN went back to George Farmer. So why lie about that? You totaled it. Or he did. Why didn't you get him an Uber? Why couldn't he get an Uber? He's driving on our U.S. highways over here. We could just take his ass back over there to the U.K. Why are you driving over here reckless? You can't make this up. Nonetheless, Laura Loomer just accurately doxed my personal car. So you just kind of just confirmed it because you didn't have to do that, you dumbass. A new Range Rover my husband bought me for my birthday after 7 years of marriage, as well as our family car that we used to drive the kids in. Yeah, because he shouldn't be behind the wheel of any car because he can't drive and stay away from alcohol. He's a hazard to our roads. We just got back from a 2-week vacation in Spain. Her body is adjusting to jet lag, which is why she was up at 4, which you conveniently decided not to include. She's been sleep trained since about 1. You can't sleep train on a baby at 1. You dumbass girl. You can put a baby down all day. It's irrelevant. If they wake up, they wake up. They're babies. What do you want? you expect a baby to do all that? Oh, God.
We weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried, or even if he has been buried.
So we got Milk Bar, y'all. LLC, he drinks because he is married to CEO. Yeah, he said, Lord, help me with this crazy woman I'm married to. George Farmer even called her crazy. Why does she get bad when we do? Candace, you get mad because we call you crazy. We got it from George Farmer. George. He said, I feel like I'm married to multiple women. I don't even know what to get day by day or what I'm getting day by day. Candace, it sound like you got a little bit of multiple personality disorder. You schizophrenic. You got people out here actually diagnosed with those conditions. And they still don't say and do half of the dumb, evil, vile, vindictive shit that Candace Owens does. Period. Even Kanye West understood. I might need to apologize to a Jewish rabbi. And she never even acknowledged that. You know, Kanye's gonna Kanye. Are you gonna speak about Andrew Tate? No. Because he's still hanging on your wall next to George Farmer. Oh, okay. Y'all shout out to Milk Bar. I'm here for this. Candace's lies and stupidity.
What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial? And the reason that's like a big hush-hush secret is because he is buried in a Catholic cemetery.
Repeatedly questioned why we weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried, or even if he has been buried yet. Did you get those answers?
You have the wrong commentator who questioned that.
You've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Yep.
Nope.
Lying, Nick. You lying. Oh, she can't tell the truth, save a life. Candace, why you walk around with these ponytails? You look even more like an alien. That's the face of an alien. Face of a goofy. Face of a demon. Face of a liar. Yeah, George said it. She's got all these different personalities and no one knows what to expect now. Candace, your lavender faking gay husband said that about you.
Did you bury him? Do you think that they cremated Charlie? I ask myself that question. But you actually notice apparently any questions surrounding the burial elicits this sort of a strong emotion.
Disturbing part that people are trying to guess where Charlie is.
Why is that disturbing?
Can I have one thing? Can I have one thing? Can my children have one thing?
Seems a little weird to me. A little sus, a little over the top.
Nope, you're weird, you dumb alien. And over the top is not even something I would associate with you. Hell is hot would be more accurate. Candace, hell is hot. I can foresee you lifting your eyes up in here. You keep violating the whole Bible and making God mad. Lord, please, whatever you do to Candace Owens, let it be done to her and no one else be affected. At the very least, the kids. Spare them. For they know not who they dumb parents are. Candace, how do you lie with ease like this? And she doesn't care, y'all. She sleeps peacefully at night, I guess. Got all the money in the world, and you whining about a lawsuit. Girl, you don't kick rocks.
I would just answer the question. I'd say, yes, he was cremated.
No. You can't tell her what to do. See, this is your problem. You don't have any control over her or the courts. This is why Andrew Colvin needs to stop answering her dumbass questions, because it just leads to more dumbass questions. I mean, stop answering. You don't owe her shit. Let her sit in bewilderment. Leave her in the land of confusion. Candace is a narcissist, a malignant narcissist. She's infectious. Anyone in her inner circle that just as narcissistic as she is. The last thing you want to do is feed the monkey. That's the last thing you want to do. Because see, when you do it one time, then they keep coming back thinking you're supposed to keep giving them bananas and coconuts, whatever else they eat. But if you tell her kick rocks, leave me alone, stop harassing me with this dumb shit you're not entitled to know. Now you can make the case for this harassment. Candace, you're not smart enough to keep up.
Or no, he was not cremated.
You've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Yes, she has.
Nope. He is buried in a Catholic cemetery. Did you bury him? Can we get a yes or no? Is he cremated?
Ugh. Woo, these McBar videos are going to be used in every court of law, you all. This is so iconic. The fact that you get this much contradiction in one video. Can we give a shout out to Milk Bar TV? Can we show our love for Milk Bar TV? I mean, seriously, show your love for Milk Bar TV because, you know, think about it. Oh, my goodness. He sits down and he sacrifices his time and energy and all that good patience of a turtle dove to put these videos together. I don't know how he does it because I wouldn't be able to get past the first 15 seconds. Shout out to Milk Bar TV, you all. Make sure you go show him your support. Hit that like button while you at it. And subscribe to the Lady Luck Club while we at it. Show Milk Bar TV your support. Goodness gracious. Thank you, Milk Bar. He's a national treasure. Candace, what the hell is this?
And I actually do want to show you.
Why are you showing us this? I thought you didn't believe in any of this. Candace has saw herself. Last year, she said, I don't care about the investigation in Utah. Hey, True Gemini, how you doing? Susie Q. To all those I have not seen earlier, shout out to all of you all. Jennifer Cesar, make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you're listening on the way home from work. Oh, man. Hit the phone. Give me a shout out. Lord have mercy. Diane, how you doing? Candace can't connect the dots if only they were 2 dots. Oh, Diane said even if it was only 2 dots, Lord, she can't put them together. Candace, what's 6 times 5? Still waiting on you to tell us the freezing point of water. Mario, how you doing, honey? Oh, I hope all is well with you all. You can't make this stuff, man. We got Candace going to Portugal? Candace, can you just stay there and never come back? I mean, you're not serving any purpose here in the United States of America. She is absolutely out of control. And her cult member talking about I'm a Sioux lady. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm glad you know that. Don't make me mad.
There he goes.
Candace, why are you watching this?
There he goes. And I actually do want to show you side by side so you can actually see a real military man do that alongside.
Who said he was in the military? Candace, you still won't take your punk ass to UVU yourself and retrace the steps. Why don't you go there and do what he's doing right here in this video, Candace? Put on the same thing and go to UVU and do this whole thing live streaming so we can all laugh at your clown ass. Candace, I'm giving you content, you moron. You might want to take it. That would get a lot of views. We would all be laughing at her. Look at this dumbass girl. Her rolling around in the ground. Candace, go to UVU and do just this. That's what I mean by retrace the steps. Candace, you can go there, climb up the stairs, get to the top of the roof, roll around on the dirt, then go over the ledge and act like you practicing with something, because I'm sure you've done this before. You just don't want to tell us. Then roll back over and then scale the side of the building and then fall and land on your head. Just do the same thing he's doing. And record it. Live stream that. You'll get millions of views. Then you will be like, you know what? I got to thank Lady Luck Club for this idea. Boy, this was a lot of fun. I was out here tumbling around. I scratched my legs up, but, it was worth it. Oh, yes, and I'm still a pregnant.
This person on the rooftop. Let's bring in that side-by-side clip. Here we go.
We don't give a damn.
That general action right there is known as a lateral crawl.
How do you know that's the same thing happening here? And then you and your ilk say that you all could not see this clearly. Her cult members are sitting here talking about those videos are not even clear. They're so grainy. You can't make that out. Yet the jury will be watching this. Actually, here's a way to clear it up. But, Candace is too stupid to say that. Candace, you do realize forensic specialists can clear this up. You dumbass girl. Our advancement in technology is something else. And you got this dumb alien that crash landed on our planet, not giving us humanity the credit we deserve, and being able to develop technology that can actually clear this up. We can literally watch this in 4K. And she doesn't even want to give us humanities over here the credit to be able to do that. Get your ass off of our planet.
There, and we're running that back and forth there.
You say you didn't believe that this was him. So what difference does this make?
Okay.
Candace, you're bored. Oh, she's so bored.
There we go. Something forward. And we can watch that again. Something.
Candace, what the hell are you doing? You and your cult members don't even believe this is him. Woohoo, we watching. George, get your ass off that building.
Forward. Again.
George said, yeah, this is our baby.
More importantly, there you go. That's
so
that
stupid.
unfolding again.
She said she didn't believe this was Tyler Robinson. There's no video of him pulling the trigger. Now you playing it on your show? Candace, where are you going with this? What is the point? God. Why she? It's like she's obsessed with watching Charlie Kirk get shot from every angle. Her dumb demons. They sit here and they just gloss over this. They drool over this type of stuff. Yeah, let's see him in myriads of ways get shot down. The hell you doing? I thought you didn't believe this.
Alongside this person on the rooftop. Let's bring in that side-by-side clip. Here we go.
It's got to be John Mappin. John Mappin, you are too old for this shit. It's got to be John Mappin playing cops and robbers. Why is his pants tight? Is this a real military serviceman? Is this a real uniform or something? They just putting on cosplay. What are we doing? I'm asking. I don't even know if this is like a real outfit. Is this a real thing?
That general action right there is known as a lateral crawl.
Why are they dressed in different camouflage? Oh,
there,
God.
and we're running that back and forth there.
Wasn't Tyler's dad in law enforcement? That's what I'm saying. He could have just Googled that stuff. Tyler Robinson could have just Googled this.
Something forward.
You can watch a YouTube video
again. Something forward. Again. But more importantly,
if you don't believe it's Tyler Robinson, then why watch this video? Candace, it's like trauma over and over again. Let's get done with this. Just get done with it.
There you go. That's that unfolding again.
She has no idea what he's doing. Or why she quiet. She has no idea what's happening.
If you are listening to this in audio, this is one of these episodes that you actually do have to go watch. So you will have to pivot over to.
No, you need to come watch the Lady Luck Club. You know, because Lady Luck Club is awesome. She keeps her foot in my neck. The only way I learned about laws are 3-syllable words watching her. The other day I learned about DNA. It's a thing. God.
To YouTube, to Spotify, somewhere that provides the video, because this is not something that we could just produce on an audio podcast here, unfortunately.
Oh God, I wish you would stop watching the video of him being shot over and over again.
Obviously zoom in and push out those Fed timestamp.
Why are you doing this? Fed? It's not Fed. It's the Utah. It's the state of Utah. It's prosecutors in the state of Utah. Will you please give the Utah prosecutors more credit? They're smarter than you, Candace. That's all that matters.
But see here. I have 10 more seconds here. Okay, he is up.
He who? George?
Anybody?
George? You going to jail. You can make this up. She don't believe it's Tyler Robinson. So we can just say that's George Farmer. I just don't get, God, Candace, pick one. Either you believe that this happened in our reality here on Earth, on our planet, or you don't. Which one is it? Dark Tech tried for you. Yeah, you know. She enjoys this stuff. This girl said, I am obsessed with this assassination and the investigation. Candace said she was obsessed with talking about a man being shot in front of thousands of people on national television. And she doesn't think hell is hot. Candace, when did you sell your soul to Satan? Was it before or after the doxing website and that yeast infection? Oh my God. I'm just saying, George. Oh, Sifa, how you doing? I'm just going to say this is George Farmer. She doesn't believe it's Tyler Robinson. Why do this? So is George Farmer. George, I want your alibi. Right the hell now. And how did he get that black eye in, Candace? How you get the black eye? Oh, God.
Their room temperature. That is.
Who is this talking? Can someone tell me this? He left the sticker on his hat. Anyone know who this is? I just got tagged in the video, y'all. Project Nexus, how you doing? Bless your heart. Now, when is Cold-Blooded Christian coming back on YouTube? He's amazing. Shout out to cold-blooded Christian. Anyone know who this young man is? Candace, are you about to mock him for speaking scriptures or what? Is this where you going, you dumb demon?
That is void of Christ. Beware of talking head personalities who peddle conspiracy theories to their room temperature IQ audiences.
Oh, low. They sitting on ice. Except Candace can't tell you what the temperature of that is. Candace, what's the freezing point of water? Y'all, where's Chris and Kristen at? You know it's the same person. They just came in on the two different accounts because they're so dumb. What's the freezing point of water, Candace? Candace, what's 3 times 12? I'll wait.
In hopes of generating a few more clicks and a few more dollars for their narcissistic pseudo empires.
Oh, Candace, you narcissistic pseudo moron.
Beware of modern day Ahabs and Jezebels.
Oh, you're a Jezebel. Candace, you are such a Jezebel. I don't know why you just won't own that one. No, you a Jezebel. You can't get away with that one. Candace is a whole demon that came straight out of Lucifer's bowels.
Behind microphones in air-conditioned studios,
Keep
running
laughing at
their
God, you dumb
podcasts, monetizing tragedy, attempting to depress the people, divide the movement, and stop us from building in this unprecedented era of opportunity. See, the left finds itself in the position it does today because it failed.
You know, God got to be so mad when you sitting here laughing at someone. That's supposed to be ministry. Like her laughing at scriptures being read, and they keep talking about Christ as King. Meanwhile, their so-called cult leader that they're now looking at as Jesus. Candace Owens is to her cult members Jesus Christ to disciples. They're idolizing her as Jesus Christ. That's what we are now with this stupid ass coat that won't go away or go to people's town. Candace is the black female Jen Jones. That's it. Nothing more. They have metal detectors. You can't even wear metal glasses in court. Yeah. And plus, you go into court to, observe a hearing that the judge did not have to allow to be transparent. He didn't have to allow cameras in there. This is what's so crazy. But yet they want to have interviews with headless employees talking about Tyler Robinson came to this restaurant eat steak. But you don't. So you can't tell us who that person is. But you want cameras in the courtroom while everyone else is interrogated and put on the stand to testify. Yeah, okay. Candace, why are you laughing at what he's saying? You are a demon.
To properly address the fringe elements of their own party who now dominate their platform present day. I refuse to make the same mistake.
There's actual music.
I refuse to allow the conservative movement to be taken over by vitriolic Jew haters, white nationalists, anti-Semites.
Candace, there's a demon in you. It's right here. Y'all see this demon? It's like her eyes are just covered black. I don't see no white area in her eyeballs at all. I don't see it. And this whole demon taking over you like venom. Yeasty venom. God. Oh, Lord.
Or Muslim-funded ex-Fox News personalities. What Charlie started, we have the responsibility to finish. The foundation he laid.
That demon is growling. Y'all see it? Those with eyes that can see. It's called discernment. Candace. And then we got to rebuke you in the name of Jesus and cover ourselves in the blood because you up here playing around with demonic nonsense you know nothing about. You have no idea what this is. Good grief. Y'all talking about spiritual warfare. This is what it looked like. This dumb demon coming out, surfacing, grimacing. Look at her lip. What you biting your lip for, dumb demon? Why even watch this? Knowing that it's going to stir up that demon in you. Y'all don't see that demon? This is whole demonic. Eyes jet black, just demonic. Somehow she thinks that priests want to be around her. Candace, they want your children.
We must build upon.
I mean, look, if they're applauding, I will applaud. I just love the person strumming. Like, can you imagine?
You have nothing bad to say about it. It's just demons can't stand the name of Jesus. Yeah, that's it. That's all Candace is. A whole dumb demon. Oh my God. All right, so let's get to this clown here. I want to touch on this. Since Lisa's going to be coming over to the Lady Look Club Friday.
Did you guys... Candace?
I don't understand why this stupid ass simp, who's supposed to be a bar licensed attorney, is aiding in cyber crimes. Doxing is illegal, and we don't give one damn how he feels about it. Baron Coleman. He should be disbarred, admonished, and sanctioned. He's an insult to the rule of law. A complete disgrace. And he's stupid. I think it's high time for people to stop listening. The actual thought of him being capable of doing that is enough to say, okay. Yeah, no, don't dodge service and make sure you answer the phone when investigators come calling. Saying, you know, why do we have a video of you doxing someone? And I will report his ass to the Bar Association. All of them. Every bar he's registered with to practice law would get a letter out of me. You're going to have to disbar this moron because I'm about to sue the shit out of him. The hell is wrong with him? All that money you think you've earned? Yeah, it'll come right in my pocket, you moron.
Someone's raised an interesting question. Who the hell is Charlie Kirk? Where's his body? Did you guys combust it? Is it combusted? Has it turned into ash?
He's so stupid.
I'm trying to think of the word cremated. Or is it buried somewhere?
Yeah, because he couldn't think of the word cremated. He went to law school. This idiot went to law school. You can't make this up. Lord have mercy. Joshua Carr is live. He's debating cultists. Is he now? Oh my God. Mari. Later, look, I saw a little bit of the interview Ryan with Carlson, and that man said he had a rough few weeks, and it was as if he had a spiritual attack. He was saying about people are lying for clicks. Ryan are we talking about Sean Ryan, crackhead Mickey Mouse? Who we talking about? Y'all know I don't watch crackhead Mickey Mouse. I don't watch Tucker Carlson and all that. Or Megan Kelly. I don't watch them clowns. Tucker Carlson, he needs to be banned from all TV USA events. Erica Kirk needs to be able to have the courage and boldness to tell him no. I'm not inviting you to anything else. Kick rocks. Just got here late night at work. It's all good, Phyllis. How you doing, honey? I'm asking, is crackhead Mickey Mouse? He was talking to who? Which Ryan? Ryan Morrow? Not Ryan Morrow. Or are we talking about Sean Ryan? It was crazy because I feel he regret doing that interview. It was so weird how he spoke. It's like the beginning 30 minutes. Then I changed it because I ain't in Carson no more. Yeah, no, I'm not in it. He's debating. He's debating him. Okay, we're going to go with it. Let me finish this up, y'all. It's a 2-minute, 31-second video. I want to get this in so that people can understand. No one has to deal with this moron. And none of this will fly in the court of law. He would never, ever be able to make these dumb moot points in front of a judge. At all. He is supposed to know better. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. But when you got someone that went to law school, use it against them in every circumstance. Report his ass to the bar. All of it.
Or is he hanging out on ice, on a slab of ice in some morgue somewhere?
Oh, he's so dumb. Let me look at
it.
If you guys haven't caught on by now, the candy cult recycles the same garbage over and over and over again. And we are on version, I think, 5 of this whole, was Charlie buried? Was he cremated? Where was he buried? Candace asking and provoking that question, okay? We've done this song and dance multiple times. She has been given an answer multiple times. It just comes down to the fact that they don't like that answer, and it doesn't suit
we don't
their
care.
garbage conspiracy podslop narrative. So we're doing this recycling again. And the reason that this is being completely rehashed and recycled again is because we have reached epic proportions of insanity with the candy cult. This post by Owen Benjamin went completely viral the other day. Let's look at it. This may sound crazy, but the whole "why won't they say where Charlie is buried" thing could be a lot darker than people imagine. Did they cremate?
Now, only demons think this dark. This is where this clown gets into cannibalism. Because that's what demons do.
Him? I think it could be much darker. They ritualistically eat people, especially their enemies. They say that it gives them power. That's why the bread and wine thing infuriates them. Flesh and blood was always the move. Obviously, I don't know, but I think the most likely outcome is his body was eaten by America's trusted allies.
Oh my God.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten to the point where the candy cult is now saying that Israel cannibalized Charlie Kirk.
People think I made that up.
Even kidding.
Make this up.
But the question, was Charlie buried or cremated, has already been answered. So let's refresh ourselves with the response.
Another conspiracy that was going around, circulated by
He was
Candace and
buried.
others,
Candace knows
is,
that.
Was Charlie even buried? What was the burial? Did the burial actually happen? Why do we not have any proof of any kind that Charlie was buried, or where Charlie is buried? Well, and then my response was, well, because he was just murdered. So if people knew where he was buried, they desecrated his burial, all of this stuff.
Thank you. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I said that on X. I have a whole post saying the same thing. The man was publicly executed on national television in front of thousands of people. And then his wife was catching death threats. She still is. His children are catching death threats and kidnapping threats. Of course, he's buried on private property. Now, all I said to the cult members was, "Nuck if you buck." They don't owe you a response. And if you try to go there, you're going to be removed from the property, criminally trespass, and you will go to jail. It's that simple. It was a Google search for me. And these morons still can't figure out how to say the word bureau.
Can you confirm to the world right now that you know for a fact that Charlie Kirk was buried?
Yes. And my question to that, or my statement to that is, your entitlement is deafening.
Stupid. The entitlement is stupid. I'm so glad she said it. Who that lady? 5 points for her. Oh my God. He's really debating somebody. Yeah, of course.
Much more unlikely thing than what I just presented.
I mean, first of all, I just want to go back to Lance Twiggs. Lance Twiggs said, yeah, he kind of dresses like that. His shoes.
Well, first, to
not
be clear,
one thing about his face. He didn't say, yeah, that looks like Tyler. He says, well, I mean, he kind of wears those pants and he kind of wears those shoes, and that could be him. And the fact, and I've never heard his parents speak of it. What I think that people are misconstruing is what happened is you see what's going on the news, and these like FBI searches were looking for Tyler Robinson, and his family was like, oh my gosh, that's our son. They're looking for our son. That's Tyler. They're talking about Tyler. And that's not a confession. It's a lot different to say, hey, that's my son the FBI is looking for, than, oh my gosh, my son killed Charlie Kirk.
Sure.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah, we'll get into the confessions in a minute. I agree that that's not damning evidence on its own. But I was there in the courtroom that day. Lance Twiggs specifically says, yes, that is Tyler Robinson. And then after that, he says those pants and that hat are even something he would wear. So those were two separate sentences said. It seems very clear that Lance Twiggs has identified him. Well, let's go to those confessions, because you mentioned confessions as well. Tyler Robinson turned himself in. So that would seem to me a pretty simple, like cut and dry. He's terrified. Obviously, there's other evidence like Discord messages and notes that he left.
Oh, shoot. No.
Left that kind of show the headspace he's.
Sorry. What's going on?
DNA is on that, which was a correct assumption. And so he turns himself in. What do you make of that? Do you feel like that's further evidence of this theory that there's a mysterious person that was up on the roof? I don't know. I guess I just don't even know what the other explanation would be.
100%. There's two things. One, he turned himself in because he's involved. He's in the conspiracy to commit murder. and it's a lot different than turning yourself in because you did it and turning yourself in because the FBI is looking for you and you're wanted, and you turn yourself in so that you can get a fair trial in court.
Well, to be clear, they did testify. I forget which officer it was, but one of the SBI officers did testify that they did not have a lead on Tyler Robinson before he turned himself in. So at no point did Tyler have any indication, or the feds or the Utah investigators have any indication that he was like suspect number one.
Okay, if that's true, then
it is true.
Again, to my first point, it's a lot. I mean, he should be. I mean, I'm thinking he should be going on trial for conspiracy to commit murder rather than the guy who actually pulled the trigger and murdered Charlie.
Okay, so let's get into the conspiracy. Fair enough. So let's get into the conspiracy then. I've just got to understand, like, who is the mastermind behind this? If they were so smart, and I'm assuming you believe it is like a highly intricate operation, since Tyler Robinson was just kind of the fall guy. How is it so messy, I guess? And who was it that did this if it wasn't Tyler Robinson?
It was George Farmer.
I think it's the same people that conspired to kill Donald Trump. I think Charlie Kirk, agreeing with Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk was the first casualty of the Iran war. I think this war is making a lot of money for the deep state.
Nobody say these
it's doing a lot for our greatest ally. And what's happening? He was the first, because Charlie was adamantly against going to war with Iran, very against it. And I think he would. I mean, and you know, Charlie Kirk was one of the reasons I listened to Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was one of the reasons why I was, you know, a pro-Israel guy. When listening to Charlie's points about, you know, being pro-Israel and making sure that, you know, we're there for them and they exist, and going against, you know, radical Islam and what's going on in Gaza and how Hamas is all crazy. I agreed with everything Charlie said. I was like, yeah, we should be supporting Israel. But then it gets a little crazy towards the end, and you know, the pressure that's being applied on Charlie these last days. So I think the deep state,
the truth is not in it,
to continue this war with Iran, continue this war in Ukraine. I think those guys and the people that are around in that sphere are behind this.
So they're gonna pick
okay, but I just want to be really
to
specific. Are you saying Israel did this? Or are you saying like the military-industrial complex?
I'm saying the deep state. I'm thinking the deep state, and those are parts of you know, Israel's government. Those are parts of our government. Those are those sinister people that make money off war and deceive the American people. And I think that's who did it.
Is he for
okay?
real?
So really quick, before I address that point, I just want to thank Jason for the super chat. And if anyone wants to leave super chats, I'll let you guys ask Nemo a question if you want with those.
If y'all want to leave a super chat here, I'll type the question over there.
What Charlie believes about Iran or Israel, and the reason why is because he's not here to defend it. And so there's been a lot of speculation there. I'm not going to go there. The simple thing I just want to ask, because here's where I'm coming from. Here's where a lot of my listeners are coming from. We have DNA from the murder weapon on Tyler Robinson. We have him talking about his plan with his lover and with his friends in Discord and through a note and through text messages. We have him engraving bullets that give us indications into his motivations behind this. We've got all of this evidence that I would say, and it's been court admitted, a judge accepted it, the prosecution accepted it, and even the defense accepted it and cross-examined it. And I look at this and I see good evidence for why Tyler Robinson would have acted on this. And all I'm asking is for the same amount or more evidence for what you're presenting, and I just have not heard any of it. And the defense for Tyler Robinson has not presented any of it. So that theory you just lined up sounds kind of interesting. It could be a good story, but is there any evidence for it that could actually be like admitted into court?
Well, I think that's what these independent investigators are, you know, trying to find out. You know, the thing that why we're all asking questions and why we're listening to people like Candace Owens, people like Baron Coleman, is because of the lies, man. I'm totally
okay. I just want to be clear. I'm totally okay Yeah, I'm totally okay with asking questions, but ultimately questions are asked to get answers. And so all I'm asking, I presented to you over the last 10 months,
They're not even
investigators, like actual real life investigators, have been asking questions and getting answers. And those answers that we got were in the preliminary hearing. Now there's probably many more that we haven't gotten that would be presented in the trial, but we haven't gotten there, so I won't even bring it up. All I'm asking from you is on the other side, with these other people you're saying is asking questions, what answers have they gotten over the last 10 months that proves the theory that you're talking about?
What answer? So what I've seen from these private investigators, they are looking at the lies, trying to find out why are they lying, and the answers that I found which is a pretty wild theory, but it's very interesting, and I tend to agree. I'm not a ballistics expert, and I don't know too much about guns and all that stuff, but the argument that John Bray makes for that clavicle lapel and the reason Charlie's shirt goes up, the reason why his necklace flies in a certain direction, and all of that moments that Charlie loses his life really makes sense to me. And those are the answers that are why isn't there like, not to be graphic, but why? I mean, when you shoot someone with anything with a high-powered rifle, you don't bleed like that, and the entry wound is not like that.
See what I'm asking? So if you commit a crime,
why wasn't there an exit
behind?
wound?
Then what?
Why was there's the way that the blood spurted from Charlie's neck? It was this type of blood where they say it was from the brain, and it kind of oozed out instead of like squirted out. And John Bray's theory is very interesting. It's something that I tend to gravitate towards, and it's something that makes sense. It answers some questions on why certain things happened. As far as proving who did it, that's going to be a very wild ride, and that it's going to be tough because if we're thinking that these sinister people in the deep state, they know how to cover their butt really well. They have very high people, very high places. They have a lot of money where they could pay off a lot of people. So it's going to be very tough to find out who exactly orchestrated this, and it's going to take a lot of good-hearted people with pure hearts.
I'm sorry, I hate entertaining theories. No, I'm more concrete.
Not trying to lie and cover it up. And I think one thing that TPUSA, there's either two things. It's one, these people that took over, TPUSA after Charlie. It's either one, they're very sinister, they're involved, and it's very bad people, or they're scared to death, and they're scared that that's going to happen to them. So they're going along with the orders. Whatever they say we're going to do, we have to attack these people. We have to get on and cover this up as much as possible. They're going to do it because they're scared for their life.
What?
Yeah, I hear everything you're saying. There's a lot of evidence. We could talk for a whole hour about how there's no burn mark when the supposed explosive goes off. There would be a burn mark, how it creates a perfect bullet-shaped hole, how they found fragments inside Charlie Kirk's neck of a 30-06 bullet. Like, we could go on and on about all of those things. Again, my question, though, is how does anything you just say prove that Tyler Robinson did not take a shot? Like, I'm just looking for an answer. I pointed to confessions. I've pointed towards actual forensics and DNA.
Yeah, I know, but that's not what we're trying to do here. That's not what, these investigators, like people like Candace Owens, that's not what they're trying to do here. They're trying to tell people there's a conspiracy to commit murder. We're not trying to prove anybody did it right now. That's going to be at the end. What we're trying to prove that is you're not going to put this kid to death for making him conspire to kill Charlie Kirk. We know more people are involved. That's the point.
I have to.
The point
okay, but I do have to. I've heard this narrative a lot, and I heard it from Stu Peters in his debate last night. One of my problems with that is when when Candace Owens comes out and says Erica Kirk killed her husband. What she's saying is that she should be on trial and she'd get the death penalty. So the whole we're trying to kill Tyler Robinson. You're absolutely right. We are. Candace Owens is trying to get Erica Kirk killed, and she's trying to get Andrew Colvett killed. Like, would you agree that whoever did this should wait, really quick, Nemo? Would you agree that whoever did this should get the death penalty? Would you agree with that?
Whoever did this should get the death penalty.
Yes.
No. I think whoever did this should rot in prison and have a long and miserable death. I think that's
okay. I respectfully
I
disagree, but I see where you're coming from. The death penalty is a different subject. So can we both agree at the very least then that if you're making an accusation like all the investigators have, that you are saying about that person that they should go to jail for life?
Can we agree to DNA 100%. Evidence being evidence?
Okay, so I just want to be
whoever's involved should pay the guy, and they're going to pay it one way or another.
I understand. I just want to refute what you're saying about how we are trying to get Tyler Robinson killed, and you guys are just asking questions. It's not like that at all. It's we're trying to get Tyler Robinson executed. That's absolutely true. And you guys are trying to send people, at least in your case, TPUSA and Erica Kirk and other people you mentioned, to jail for life. So it's not just we're asking questions, we're trying to get someone killed. It's two competing theories. And just asking questions is not enough. You actually have a competing theory that's happening. And my theory is that Tyler Robinson was the shooter, and I've got these mountains of evidence to provide. And your claim is that it was a mass conspiracy, and I'm just waiting for that evidence still. I just need actual evidence that could be presented in court because, again, I have talked about confessions. I have talked about DNA, and I'm not seeing anything even close to that scale on the other side.
Well, the evidence is the cover-up
because of these dumb theories.
And all the events that happened after the fact that they just no EMTs, they just rushed Charlie into an SUV right after he gets shot. There's no type of EMTs. I mean, when you look at what happened, it looks like they're trying to clean up the show instead of tend to Charlie's life. It looks like they're trying to clean up and get out of there as fast as possible. That's what it looks like to me. And
there's an active shooter, so yes, they are trying to get out there as fast as possible. Again, these are like ancillary things that we could argue forever. I don't think we're ever going to agree on this because I'm going to say, there's an active shooter, like they're actually trying to get out of there, and you're going to say it was a cover-up. But again, that's not evidence. I need evidence for why Erica Kirk killed Charlie Kirk. I need actual evidence, like something like DNA, for example. And again, as you stated, there are real.
I mean, you have motive. I mean,
you have motive for Tyler Robinson.
You don't have motive for Tyler. I mean, what is the motive for Tyler Robinson when Lance Twigg, when they were asked Lance Twiggs, what did you guys ever talk politics? You guys ever talk Charlie Kirk? He never once talked about Charlie Kirk. He talked about Trump's policy. What type of motive is that? It makes no sense to me that someone that's not that political, not specifically going after like, oh man, I'm going to take this man's life. You know how much passion,
the motive is irrelevant. The prosecutors don't even have to
much to take someone's life. Unless someone is attacking you and you're doing that as self-defense, you know how much anger in your heart you're going to have, and how and the words need to be spoken, especially if this dude's your lover. And you guys are in a romantic, you're talking all your problems with your lover, the people that the person that you love, the person that you're intimate with, you're telling them almost everything, unless you're just like some psycho manipulative person that's just after sex. But if you're really in love with someone, you are telling them
you do not have
politics
to prove motive
because you want to eventually get married and have a wonderful life in the future. So you're sharing those things.
I understand.
And the fact that Lance Twiggs didn't say like that, like we've never talked about Charlie. All he did was like Trump's policies. That's like a conservative talking about when conservatives talk about talk to me about the politics, whatever. He's a racist, whatever. But his policies, like that's a conservative talking about.
You're not citing one thing factually correct.
So if anything, like Lance Twiggs is like some, like a low key conservative guy who wants to be part of like the CIA and do some like crazy, assassination plot so he could be part of like the crew. If anything, that makes more sense to me than he's like some
you making sense.
Trans, and that's why everyone's talking about to get us all talking about trans.
Yeah.
So we can stop talking about Iran.
Can I respond to that really quick? I don't think Lance Twiggs was incentivized to tell the prosecutors that Tyler Robinson told him his whole plan and how they like to brood about how much they hate Charlie Kirk. I don't think that was in his best incentives, but regardless of that, let's say that truly Tyler Robinson never said anything negative about Charlie Kirk to Lance Twiggs. He literally said that Charlie Kirk was too hateful and that, hate was not something that could be allowed in this world. So we have all of the ideas, all the hate that he had for Charlie in that message. That's not like something that we have to guess about.
I know, dude, but that message, come on, man. That nobody talks like that in those messages. You see those?
He literally does.
I hope
he
the
absolutely
pooch
does.
has a bad sniffer. I don't think the dude talks like that. Nobody talks like that. Nobody texts like that, dude. It looks weird, man. I'm not friends with Tyler Robinson. I don't know how he talks. I don't know how he texts. So, but from someone looking at me, you're looking at these texts, it's like, dude, this looks like it's either made by AI or.
I agree,
whatever,
it's weird. I think
really weird.
I agree, it's weird. I think dating trannies is really weird too. Language experts have gone through different videos of him talking.
Yeah, but they're not even trannies, dude. I mean, Lance Twiggs is not a tranny. He's like
irrelevant.
He's like the fluffy, weird. I don't know, like that, like hardcore trans, dude.
He did furry stuff too. Yeah, we don't have to get into everything about Lance Twiggs and the creepy stuff he's done, but
dude, I think he should be on trial, dude. What's going on with this guy, Lance Twiggs, bro? We need more answers. Why is he immune? He's got immunity. This guy, he probably conspired with Tyler, if anything.
He had temporary immunity, so I think that there will be a prosecution against Lance Twiggs, and there should be. So maybe
Tyler goes to jail, Lance goes to jail.
Yeah, okay, maybe we're in agreement on that. Like, I think most of myself and the people watching today probably want Lance Twiggs to go to jail as well. So I think we're in agreement there. But again, you can't have it both ways. Of like Tyler Robinson had, it seems like often, and maybe I'm getting this wrong, but it seems like you're saying Tyler Robinson had nothing to do with this sometimes, and other times you're saying he conspired in this. It can't be both ways. And what I'm saying is, like, not only is there evidence that he conspired, but he was also at the scene of the crime. We have video, we have DNA, we have motive, all the things described. Maybe you found one of those things for one person in TPUSA. But frankly, I think any people could be seen. Like, there's like infinite people in America that could have motive to try to assassinate Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but I mean, they're the biggest benefactors.
I would argue Candace Owens is the largest benefactor. She's made tens of millions of dollars.
Are you kidding me? Candace Owens is married to like some British lord, dude. They had their bank. And
yet Candace said she can't afford
Candace Owens is worth more and way more famous than George Farmer. So I would say she has plenty of motive. I'm not saying that she assassinated
George Farmer
Charlie
doesn't want to
Kirk.
be famous, dude. I mean,
I know he doesn't, but she does. Hear me out. I understand that she didn't murder Charlie Kirk. I'm saying if you want to go strictly off of motive, you're going to get into some very dicey territories with all the people who've been profiting off of Charlie Kirk's murder this entire time. I really do appreciate you. I do appreciate you, Nemo. I do have to let you go in a second, but first, I do want to give you just a final word to be fair to you because you were my guest. So just take 20 seconds, whatever you want to say, you can say it, and I won't even.
Being married to anybody is irrelevant when she's talking about I don't have.
Candace Owens is the GOAT. There's no one out there that talks with more conviction, more passion, and true love for Charlie than I've seen than Candace Owens. And you gotta see how Charlie put Candace on. He put her on the map. And I went to an event in 2015 when I first saw Charlie Kirk with Young Americans for Liberty in Columbus, Ohio, and I saw him speak, and I saw the beginning of TPUSA.
10 seconds.
I was like, wow, that kid's special. But after Candace Owens joined the crew in 2019, it was a rocket ship, man. And
we don't care
for that. And I think she truly does love Charlie.
I thought Kanye West put on,
man. They went through battles together.
Okay, before you go, I'm going to read through the super chats, see if anyone has any questions for us. We've got Jason. He said, Chewy for Milo, Wendy's for Joshua. Thank you so much. Jason, I do appreciate it. Milo's my dog, in case anyone was wondering. We've got a few more. Let me scroll down. Sorry. I do appreciate you being respectful, Nemo, as well. We're not going to agree, but I do appreciate you coming on. Blah, blah.
If Josh Carr does this and he gets the questions through supers, would y'all be mad if I did the same thing? I'm in between employment. If I did this right here, would I be mad if I was to do it? I'm going to pull up a Candace cult member and say, y'all got to send me super chats and get questions in.
It's a little sketchy thinking about what the defense is doing, but I think they're pointing out some things. We're going to see. I mean, it's just a preliminary hearing, so we're going to see in the trial how good they do. But there's a lot of pressure on them, for sure.
They've done well.
All right. I think we had a couple more. Sorry, I got to scroll way down. West Texas is the best. Texas says, send me a StreamYard in the next few days, I'm guessing you meant, and I'll show you exactly how it happened. I don't know who he's talking to, but he was talking to someone. So now they know. Let me keep scrolling. Guys, if you want to send a super chat in, it does help support me, and we will answer all the questions put in there. You can ask me a question, or you can ask one of my guests. From JD Heel fan, Candace's conspiracy involves everyone that has fired her, and the woman she is insanely jealous of. I guess it's just a coincidence. Couldn't agree more. Blah, blah says, Nemo, have you noticed how much Candace has changed the facts of the case from day to day? Yeah, let's ask you this question. In just 30 seconds. You know, it seems to me that she goes from exploding Mike to, look, there's someone new on the roof, to it was someone behind, it was beneath. It just changes depending on whatever's happening. And again, just to be clear, she said she's had this video that she released today since October. So what's your response to that?
Yeah, 100%. You gotta think of it. You know, if you're an investigator, you're gonna go through 100 leads, and 99 of them are gonna be false. And one thing that I know for sure, and I see in Candace, is she might be wrong, but she's not lying.
But she doesn't admit
she might be wrong.
It's fine to be wrong, but she never admits when she's wrong, and she just moves on as if it never happened. And she talks with such certainty. She said, we've seen text messages. She's literally been saying, why did you kill your husband? Talking about Erica Kirk. So she's made like a full out claim Erica Kirk did it. And then suddenly the next day it's like, I've never said that. It was Israel and it had nothing to do with Erica.
What was that dude?
I don't know. I'm not seeing that. I'm following Candace and I'm watching her, and I don't see that. What I see is that she's really passionate about this, wants to find out the truth, and she's calling out the lies. That's what she's doing. She's calling out the lies, and I really think that, like I said, I think she could be wrong, but she's not lying, and she's going through this with in good faith, and I think she has a lot of anger that she needs to work on when it comes against Erica Kirk and her behavior after Charlie's murder and the people at TPUSA.
Oh,
I think there's a lot of pain in her heart because she was part of those organizations and they pushed her out because she wouldn't get on board with what they were trying to push. And Candace is not a person that you could control. Charlie said that Candace will change the world when he hired her, and he just wants to be an auxiliary. So I think Charlie never talked bad about Candace Owens, never once.
Not even
I don't think he would ever, because he knows the power of Candace Owens. He knows how special she is. He always wanted to be by her side, but Charlie is a diplomat, and he tried to make everybody happy, which eventually got him killed because he was a good soul like that, and really trying to bring everybody together.
No, she is not.
He also fired Candace Owens, to be clear. But
I don't think he fired Candace Owens. I think she just kind of left, and it was part ways type thing. I don't think
that's it. It's a debate for another day. It's a debate for another day. Jason says Tyler definitely had motive, but it's besides the point. You don't need to prove a motive to prove a crime. We still have no idea why Thomas Crook shot at Trump. That doesn't mean he did not do it. That's actually a great point, Jason. Thank you. I mean, that's one of the most unfortunate things about that case, right? Is it's been completely just hidden from us, everything about it. But yeah, motive's not enough. Let me see if there's any other super chats before I let you go, Nemo. I think we've got one more. Dang, this chat is going crazy, guys. I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. All right, last one. Here we go. Bungle Bush says Candace's lies is a good example of the devil is in the details, and she is the devil. I agree. I know you don't, Nemo, but I do appreciate you coming on today. I'm going to let you go. We have another guest here to debate. God bless you, and hopefully you'll join us again soon.
God bless you too, brother. You guys have a good night.
All right. Hey, thanks so much, guys. If you're just joining, we have another debater that is going to be coming right now. I did want to just put a quick call out there. The Josh Carr Show is soaring right now on the charts on Apple. If you guys like to listen to your podcast, and by the way, these lives, they're not live, but the recording of them are up there as well. You can go check it out on Apple Podcasts. You can also go check it out on Spotify and all the other places that you get your podcasts. Also, about 40 to 60%, depending on the day of you, are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching, please subscribe. It does help us to be independent. Yeah, we do have one more super chat I want to address before we let in our next guest. And again, guys, you can leave super chats to support me, to stay independent, and I will read every single one and answer your questions. James says, Candace Owens is a walking, talking violation of, wow, I don't know how to say that. And now I'm going to look super stupid. Thank you. Thanks for making me look stupid. I hope it was worth the money. Noster. I don't even know. I don't want to try. You tell me in the comments how to say it.
From the devil.
I feel dumb now. But it says her hatred of Jews is from the devil. Shalom Lach Miriam, Christ is king of the Jews. Mary is the queen. Thank you for that. I don't know who that is. Probably,
don't
I'm
know
not
him.
Catholic, so that's probably why. So maybe I shouldn't feel too bad.
Nostre
But that's
is
why I
Latin,
don't
right?
know. Let's see in the comments if someone knows how that is pronounced. In the meantime, we're going to let in our next guest. I
Oh
see
my
the
God,
name
you
is
can make this up.
Guthix Blessing. Am I saying that right?
Can you hear me well?
Guthix, can you
Yeah, I
come
can
on
hear you.
camera?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the name is Guthix. Yeah, Guthix Blessing.
Y'all think he'll let me up?
Okay, awesome. Do you want me to call you Guthix during this
Yeah.
exchange?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, well, I want to just lay out the rules in case you didn't hear them. I'll let you talk. I'll listen. I did that with the last person. No swearing, no profanity, no personal attacks. We just want to get to the facts of what's happening with the Tyler Robinson case and Charlie Kirk's assassination. You cool with that?
God.
Yeah, I'm very cool. I'm chill.
All right, right on. So I do appreciate you being here. I know it's not always the easiest, and frankly, it's very difficult to find people who disagree with me online. I shouldn't say that. It's very easy to find them, but very hard for them to actually interact. So I commend you for being here. I'm going to just start in the same place I started with the last guy, which is that my claim is simply that Tyler Robinson is the most likely person to have done this based on the evidence that we've seen. And I have not seen evidence to the contrary. What would your claim be to refute what I just said? I'm guessing you don't agree. That's why you're here.
Yeah. First, I want to say you remind me of Charlie, your cadence. So I'm pretty nervous. So here we go.
Thank you. That's nice of you.
After watching it I've been going back and forth for a while. But after watching his video, and I don't think he was the shooter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. You can ask me questions. I'm kind of nervous.
It's okay.
dear Lord.
I'm not here to destroy anyone. That's not my
You
thing.
can make this up.
But let me just ask you simple questions then. If you don't think that he was the shooter, do you believe he was shot? Do you believe it was an exploding mic? Like, we'll start there. How did Charlie Kirk die in your mind?
Well, so first, last year when I heard the gun experts talk about the type of bullet that would have hit Charlie, it would have went through his neck. I'm still kind of stuck on that. Like, if it was, that sniper from, I don't know, 1940s or something, why didn't it pierce through his body?
What?
Okay, super fair question. So first off, let's agree that it was a bullet first and foremost. The reason why I would say, and the evidence that we have for it not being an exploding mic, is there's no burn marks, which is just almost impossible. There's no shrapnel anywhere. Nobody ever saw or heard an explosion. Obviously, we have the actual video footage of it. And there's a bullet-shaped hole that appears in his neck. There's not an explosion per se. And so that, like, I hear what you're saying about the 30-06 bullet. And like, it seems crazy to me that someone would bring up an explosion instead, because obviously if their hang up is that the bullet was like too big and too powerful, then how would an explosion be a probable alternative? So we'll rule that out for a second. The other reason I would rule that out is because multiple people that I've spoken to personally, but then also multiple people, Officer Bagley being the first one who testified in court, said that they heard a rifle shot over towards the Losi building where Tyler Robinson was. And so let's rule out the explosions for a second and talk about the bullet. It has been greatly exaggerated. And this is one of the most unfortunate things about what Candace Owens and Baron Coleman and all those people have done. It's been greatly exaggerated, the extent to how crazy that is. Now, a lot of people who have shot Mausers or have shot Remington 30-06 rounds will remark that in their personal experience, it went outside of the animal that they were shooting. And that may be very well true. But there are actual forensics experts who have done tests. In fact, there was one that actually took the stand and talked about this. And every time you shoot any round, the outcomes just vary wildly. And people have actually done studies specifically on the 30-06, and the odds of it going, lodging inside of Charlie Kirk were somewhere probably in the single to low double digits. So, I don't know the exact number, maybe 5%, 10%, 15%. So was it the most likely outcome? No. Was it unlikely? Yes. But can 10% still happen? Absolutely. Sure. And so this lie about it would have definitely gone out of his neck is just that. It's a lie. And unfortunately, the people who share that never share the fact that it happens, it can happen, and they provide no alternative that it could possibly be.
You're right. I mean, 10% can happen. I mean, it's RNG. Anything can happen. But what I see, for example, if I see Erica Kirk acting just like what Candace Owens is doing,
irrelevant.
I would
Objection.
definitely agree. I feel like me being a fan and seeing how Candace Owens reacts, I would act the same way. I would ask questions. I would say, why are we believing them? Like, for example, Derek Chauvin is still locked up in prison and he never killed George Floyd. 2020 election. We all can agree Trump won that. I'm from the South. Like, I know he won that. But, they say he didn't. And it's like so many other things, January 6th. So why are we still believing the government after all of these things that happen?
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with the government.
Okay, great point. You're right that Derek
DNA has
Chauvin,
nothing
he's
to
a
do
great
with the
example of someone who's in jail that shouldn't be in jail. The reason why both of us believe that is because there's actual evidence for that. The evidence that I would point to, and I'm guessing you would point to it as well, is the fact that the actual coroner who did the autopsy on him said that he died of a fentanyl overdose. So that's actual evidence, right? And so that's why we believe it. It's not because we have these wild theories or this craziness. It's because there was actual evidence to show that.
Don't keep objecting.
Now, all I'm asking is if you believe that about Tyler Robinson, that he's in jail and shouldn't be in jail,
God.
produce that evidence. Because I'm 100% willing to look at evidence. I'm not willing to just hear these kind of crazy, baseless conspiracy theories.
I got you. So the video, we clearly don't see it's him. Well, I don't. That's where I'm on. And if I saw on the camera that was actually him, yeah, I would believe it. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of, choppy. That's why I don't believe it was him. I mean, can I get some hard facts? And I do understand about the messages from his, I'm not going to say training, I'm saying it's kind of, hate as they call it. But
DNA is hard facts.
Discord came out and said that those messages were not on Discord.
DNA.
So
go ahead.
I'm glad you brought this up because it's another thing that Candace Owens and Baron Coleman have brought up a lot of times and have unfortunately lied about. The Discord messages that were shown in court were actually subpoenaed by the prosecutors to Discord. So the only way they possibly could have gotten them was from Discord, and that has been verified. So that's a lie. And maybe Discord even said that initially because of some sort of PR. I'm not saying that you're a liar or anything like that. I'm just saying that the only way they possibly could have gotten them was through that subpoena.
Oh,
I'm not sure. Maybe we just agree to disagree on that one.
Well, it's just a fact. We can disagree on opinions. We can't disagree on facts. Like, that's just a thing that happened. I watched the entire preliminary hearing. It's something that the defense, here's the thing, right? Tyler Robinson, if he was a man who should not be in jail, the defense is trying to get him out. And the defense has not only a job, but a responsibility to look through the subpoenas and see all the evidence that the prosecution is going to present and say, whoa, that's not legit. That's not real. And they should go to Discord and make sure it's real. So they've gone through that. They even cross-examined that evidence, and they verified themselves. Both the prosecution, the defense, and the judge as well have verified that this is all real and legit. So don't just take my word for it. Like, Tyler Robinson's own team has accepted that evidence.
Interesting. How about this then? I will go and I will research that because
please.
For me, maybe my emotions are still in it because I love Charlie. He was one of the first, and me being black, he was one of the first, guys young like me that pretty much had my view. So maybe I could be like Candace at the moment, and I'm just emotional, but I will do my homework on that because I really love that man. I felt like he was going to be the president of the United States, things like that. So how about I just go and research it and not waste your time?
Okay, well, fair enough. I appreciate that. And by the way, I just want to point out, I don't think you and Candace Owens are anything alike. I don't think Candace Owens is emotional at all. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She would be unwilling to have the conversation. She's proven she's unwilling to have the conversation we're having right now. She has turned down over and over again debates, and even for money, because she's not willing to be actually tried. And she's not willing to say, let me go look at the research on that. So you saying that you're emotional about this, I totally understand that. In fact, the first time I ever, and this sounds super embarrassing to say out loud, but the first time I ever cried on camera was the day after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, talking about it. And it just came out of nowhere. And I never knew him, by the way. So I get the emotional thing. I'm just curious to ask you this just because you're here with me, and I'm not trying to debate you on this, but with you feeling like emotions could play a part of this and maybe could even influence your opinions, don't you feel like that's a great reason to give people like Erica Kirk a little bit more grace? And when Candace Owens comes out and says she's acting weird, Don't you feel like it could be because Erica Kirk had her husband shot on camera?
No, because it's I don't think so, because if I were to be shot and killed and my wife acted like Erica, I would be upset, or for example, I'll be upset Trump is not trying to not say martial law, but change a lot of these, left-leaning rules that really kind of just makes people erratic, things like that. I would want my wife to ask all questions, interview everybody, pretty much what Candace is doing. I wouldn't want her to say, killer, I forgive you. Not on the same day. Baby, we're trying to build an empire. I'm working 15 hours a day for you. I love you. No, I want you to go see blood like I would. But that's what I have to say.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So you disagree with how Erica Kirk has handled it. Maybe you have different views even with Charlie on how he would have wanted his wife to do it. We don't know. He's gone, unfortunately, so we don't know. I can just say that a lot of what you said I disagree with, and it's not how I would want my wife to act. And so the point I'm trying to make is everyone feels differently about how they would want their spouse to act if they died, and everyone reacts differently when someone important in their life dies. But the question is, did Erica Kirk have anything to do with the murder itself? And I think there's zero evidence for that whatsoever. And I think Candace Owens knows that.
Yeah, I agree on that. I don't think she had played a part in it. But I feel like her and Trump, they're not just as soon as it happened, for me, I wanted to march so bad. I wanted to do this and this. And it's I don't have any money. I'm not rich like them. Why can't they use their resources and just fight for the spirit of Charlie? Even though maybe Charlie would have said, I'm Christian, let's just turn the cheek and find other ways. Where are the other ways? Things like that. So, yeah, I don't agree with Candace attacking her, but at the end of the day, Candace is a friend and she's just emotional.
Yeah, I know. I don't think we should let's say she is emotional for a second. I don't think she is, but let's just say she's emotional. I don't think that gives you a right to attack people baselessly and defame them. I mean, she said that Erica Kirk is part of a trafficking ring in Romania. She said she murdered her husband. She said that she was in Fort Huachuca, basically with military leaders and with Brian Harpel conspiring to kill Charlie Kirk. That's not something you do when you're emotional. That's something you do when you're evil. And if you are that emotional, you need to be put in an insane asylum.
She is causing Erica to get death threats.
But I thought she did produce receipts of the things you're talking about, Fort Huachuca and things like that. I thought she did do that on her show.
She did not. The only source that she has for Fort Huachuca, and I'm glad we're getting into this for a second because this is one of the most egregious things, frankly, because not only does it implicate an innocent widow, it also implicates our military, and it also implicates Brian Harpel, who is right now suing Mitch Snow and Candace Owens for this. But Mitch Snow is the only person that can say any of this. Basically, a random con man who abused his wife showed up one day to Candace Owens and said, look, I have this story to tell you. She had him on on her podcast, and he said that he was at Fort Huachuca on September 9th, 2025, and that he saw Erica Kirk. He was 99% sure it was her, but he was 100% sure it was Brian Harpel. And again, no evidence to corroborate that. In fact, evidence to the contrary, because we have flight records that Brian Harpel was in Dallas that day. But yeah, that's all we got. And that was like a month of Candace Owens podcasting about it. So
I got you. So how about this? I will stop glazing, but I'm gonna do my research, and one of these days we can have a conversation about what we talked about last night about all the lobbyists. But let's just because I want to go and cook for my wife right now. I didn't think it was gonna take this long with the other guy.
Yeah, I apologize. We were getting into it. Hey, I appreciate you being here. Do that research. Let's circle back and we'll have you on the stream again. How's that?
All right. Thank you. God bless.
Hey, God bless, brother. See ya.
He ain't paid attention to no.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go through these super chats. And, we've got like 10, 15 minutes left in the stream. Let's just interact. If you want to leave a super chat, I'll answer your question. But if not, I'll answer any questions up right now. If there's any Candace Owens fans in the chat right now,
you're better than me.
I'll answer your questions as well. And of course, next week, we'll probably have a couple of people that we're going to debate as well that wanted to be here that couldn't. Sorry, I'll look at the camera again. I was looking down here because this is where the monitor is. And I wanted to actually look at people when they talk to me. But now I'll look up here. But let's answer your questions. Let's have some fun together. First super chat up is Satiric Distress Australia. Thank you for the super chat. Does Nemo realize that Candace relies on him being low IQ individual that will believe anything? Yeah, I mean, I just want the evidence, right, guys? Like, I'm not coming up with my own theory. I never once came up with my own theory. Every Candace Owens fan has their own theory that they like to follow. Sometimes 4 or 5 that contradict each other. I've got one theory, and it's a thing that actually came out in trial in the preliminary hearing.
Lord have mercy.
That's all it's ever been for me. I didn't come out with my own thing. I know people joke about Candace Owens being involved. I've never done that because I know it's not true. And I'm not going to talk about things that aren't true. It's just not worth it. Because the internet is forever. We can all see this. Like, if I make a video about some crazy theory, it's going to be up forever. And then everyone can talk about how dumb I was. Like, why would I do that? Daughter of the King. Why has she made millions spreading these conspiracies, yet hasn't invested a dime or even just the trip to the campus yet while vacationing in Russia? Exactly correct. This is exactly correct. If you're going to do an investigation, the first thing you do is go to the crime scene. Like the very first thing you do, no matter how long it's been.
Exactly.
If you're investigating something from 10 years ago, you go to the crime scene. Because even if there's nothing there, even if there's no evidence to be seen there, you need to understand what's on the ground. This is one of the things that kind of ticks me off about this case the most. And I'll just be honest, this is just from no talent of my own. This is just, I've fallen into this, and it's that I grew up here. I grew up in Provo, Utah. Provo and Orem are basically the same city. It's like saying Fort Worth and Dallas, or it's like saying Arlington and Dallas. It's like the exact same city. And I've been to UVU a ton of times. I almost attended that university.
If I could
and I
afford
have
it,
like
I would go out there
hundreds of
myself.
friends from high school that went there. And
I honestly would do that. I would fly out there myself if I could afford it. If I literally had the money and opportunity to do that, and I'm not sitting here like spending rent money or anything. But if I could, I would. And then I would clown Candace from day one. Why won't she go out there? She's got the money to go all over the world, but she won't go to the UVU campus and retrace the steps of Tyler Robinson. Can't make this up.
And such a damning indictment on who she is and how she doesn't actually have a serious investigation at all.
She's not.
And by the way, I have
investigator at all.
personally invited her out and said that I would tour her around UVU.
Oh, I would love it.
That's a
I would
total
do it.
stupid thing to do from my point, because we know
Oh
she's
my
not in
God,
good
I would
faith.
do it. I would do it.
But I did it because I knew she would reject it. Like, it's not like I ever thought she was going to accept that. She's never going to go to UVU.
Child.
I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. I feel like I got it wrong. Kyle the Light, maybe?
How long has he been live?
I don't know. All right. In speech pathology and behavioral patterns, her cadence and sentence structure, as well as vocabulary, are quite the rabbit hole of psychological manipulation. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I mean, people could do full episodes on the psychological manipulation. I'm unqualified to do that. I try not to get into that too much. I really have a horrible vocabulary and also make mistakes all the time, especially when I'm nervous. Like, I get nervous. I'm a normal person. And when you get nervous, you stutter over your words. You say dumb things. So I try not to comment on her speech too much, but sometimes it's just so bad that it has to be brought up. James, again, thank you for the super chat. I'm a Gentile Catholic and Hebrew Catholic partisan. Noster et tot thee. Noster et tot thee. Cheers, bro. Thank you. Before I cited a document found in Vatican II, Google my son. God be gracious to you, son. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll Google all of that. Thank you. Sorry, I was really trying to let that sink in. Appreciate you guys. Whenever you send me books or articles, I read them. I appreciate it always. Sorry, I'm scrolling down. Lots of questions, lots of super chats. I should, there's someone here to shout out too. Where's a comment from you? Where's Lady Luck Club? I know you're in here. There you are. All the witnesses and experts cannot be lying in this one case, any other murder case, and we trust the evidence. Exactly. Go check out her channel, guys, if you haven't already. She's done some fantastic work. We got some more. Sorry, I got to scroll and scroll and scroll. You guys are crazy. We got over 1,000 people in here. We're going to do the same thing next week, okay? So come back. If there's Candace Owens fans, go to carmediacompany@gmail.com, or you can go to my X account and DM me, and we'll get you hooked up. We can do a little debate. I think today was quite productive. I mean, it really was. I think we changed some minds. Captain Jack said 26-year police detective who worked adult and child homicide. Wow. Every person deals with grief differently. I have had people laugh and they had nothing to do with the crime. Totally. Absolutely. Some people laugh because they're uncomfortable. One of the saddest, and it's like hard to say this to someone's face because it's kind of scathing, but one of the saddest parts about this entire debacle is that the real tell for Candace Owens fans is they just don't understand human behavior.
Oh, thank you.
And honestly, in politics, that is very true. Like for those who are politically savvy and smart, the common denominator between all of them is they understand human behavior, whether on the left or on the right. It's just, if they're savvy, they know what they're doing. They know how someone wins elections, things like that. They understand human behavior. And that is true for this as well. All the people out there like, oh, why did she act that way? They do not understand human behavior. I've talked about it a bajillion times. My father passed away when I was young. I was 18 years old. I was a teenager. I've got me and 3 of my siblings. Every single one of us reacted very differently to our father passing away.
Yep.
No one acts the same.
Yep.
Jason says, I don't understand all this defense of Candace because she is truly emotional. Plenty of people on the left are authentically emotional about the topics they discuss. Doesn't make them valid. Great point. And again, yeah, my point stands, which is that if we're like giving a free pass to people who are emotional, then Erica Kirk gets the first pass, right?
Right.
And so does everyone at TPUSA.
They want her.
So, and by the way, I've never made the case that Erica Kirk, if she had murdered Charlie, shouldn't be prosecuted or investigated. It's just that there's no evidence that ever happened.
Right.
People really like to straw man that argument. They're like, oh, you can't investigate anyone who's a widow. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's just that much worse that you are accusing someone who didn't do anything, but it's worse because she was the victim and she is a widow now. James says, 1 year and a half ago, I saw my wife of 32 years die in front of me of a heart attack. Telling people who lost a spouse how to grieve is offensive to me, unless you had it happen to you. Cheers.
Exactly.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. That is heavy. Yeah, I think people just react so differently. And I think we can expect a lot from people. I don't think that people who lose a loved one just have a right to become horrible people or to just fall apart for prolonged periods of time. But to act like we can tell them how to grieve, especially in the short term, I agree that that's offensive.
Yeah.
And beyond offensive, it's just callous.
Yep.
It's without feeling to look at someone and be like, I don't care how you're feeling. I think about compassion. Compassion means to suffer with someone. And that was the greatest thing that Christ did. You know, if you read the New Testament, Christ rarely just like fixed problems. He would go and actually, they use the word succor a lot. He would go with them, compassionately suffering with them. He was literally about to raise Lazarus from the dead. He knew Lazarus was not going to be dead, and yet he still wept. It's because of that idea of not telling people how to grieve and understanding, even if everything is going to be okay, it's okay as well to grieve in weird ways.
Well said.
I mean, back then they literally had people come into the house and like sing and make crazy noises. I think we'd consider that pretty weird today. Cindy says, bless everyone on the call. Thanks, Josh, for great explanations. Thank you, Cindy. This has been such a blast. Like I said, we're going to do this again next week. This is going to be a reoccurring thing. I want to change hearts and minds. This is not a Josh Carr destroys video. It's not my style. You've noticed a lot of the great political commentators have stopped stuff like that.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll say it tongue in cheek, like we'll say it sarcastically, but there's no fun in destroying stuff. That's what Candace Owens does. We don't want to destroy things. We want to build things. Silver Grammy. I love that name. When all the evidence comes out in trial, will Candace fans ever accept it? I left Candace over her crazy and cruelty to his family. She's nuts. I don't think they will. Nope. I'll say this. I think there will be degrees. There'll be 3 degrees. This is my theory, okay? Degree 1, the evidence comes out in trial. Yes, some of them will believe. And it will be a small percentage, but yes, some will. Degree 2, the evidence comes out and they need someone to explain it to them. They'll be converted, like the conversation I just had with Guthix, where, you know, he didn't even know about the evidence. I explained it to him. He was good. Then degree 3, which is just they're part of the cult. There's nothing we can do for them. We can try. I don't think we should ever stop trying.
They
but
won't
like,
believe it.
It's probably not going to go that well. Blah, blah. I sent email confirming one of Nemo's claims. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. That is not okay. Do I have to pull this up now? Guys, you're going to want to see this. I want you to know, I've become a busier guy. Okay. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I'm just saying that, like, I don't have as much free time as I used to. I've got a baby. I have another baby on the way.
Oh.
I've been going on more shows, and I get these emails from blah blah. And for some reason, I take the time to look at them. This is what he just sent me. You're crazy, dude. Anyway, yeah, very good confirmation of Nemo's claim. You're funny, dude. Good stuff. We got some more super chats.
Oh, man.
I'll try to answer all of them. If you want to send in a question, we're going to end the stream as soon as we're out of super chat. So if you have any other questions and you want to support me, leave them down below. Effie Darlene, I'm losing my voice here. Let's see if we got more water.
Oh, Jesus.
Effie Darlene says, the last guest needs to listen to the last 2 event speeches. As a widow, I know we do our best to carry on the legacy of our beloved, trusting God for strength. Yeah, and this is what's tough, right, guys? Like, not everyone's psycho like me who does this for a living. And definitely no one's as psycho as you guys for watching me.
I'm a psycho too.
But, and so I get it, right? Like, you can't watch all these things always. That's why we got to suggest like the really good things to show them. But my problem is when people aren't willing to do the research and they have really strong opinions. That's tough, right? It's like, well, you felt so confident that like this horrible person, like that Erica Kirk, a widow, did something horrible to her husband, but like you haven't actually done the research.
Right.
If you're just agnostic and you don't know, fair enough. Effie again says, took to time, had to change to mainframe and set VPN since in Mexico. Sounds good. Nice. Got to get those VPNs. Guys, go check out my sponsor, Cloaked.
There goes Samuel.
They're one of my sponsors, and they've got a great VPN. Captain Jack says, grace is a real thing. Yeah, Erica deserves grace. Instead, Candace uses Erica's grief for money and her demonic agenda. I find it hard to even pray for her. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's like Candace should give grace to Erica. And, it's so hard to say, but even we should give grace to Candace. And I see so many more people on our side being willing to do it to Candace, who is guilty of something, than Candace is and her followers are to Erica, who did nothing. That's shocking. James says, I have to go to confession for what I've said about Candace. She is awful, but God judges. Confession is awesome, by the way. One of the few things that the Catholic Church has in common with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We also believe in confession, and it does heal the soul. The Search with Lisa. Josh, thank you for this tonight. Although I don't agree with Tyler being a lone gunman, I feel lines are so blurred. We definitely need a trial to show without a doubt. Congratulations on growth. Thank you. And this is, I think, an area I almost hate to say middle ground between myself and the Candace cult. But if there was a middle ground, this would be it, which is, yeah, do I know Tyler Robinson was it for sure? No, I don't know for sure. I'm like 99% positive, but there's a small amount of doubt in there. And, maybe there's Candace Owens people who are like 1% sure Tyler Robinson did it. But if we can just agree to look at the trial and actually agree on if the outcome of the trial happens, there might be a plea agreement, which makes things more confusing. But if we can all just agree that whatever the outcome of the trial is what happened, then I think we can be a little bit more in unison. Like, I think we could find something out of this. I don't know. Maybe that's naive. But that would be the middle ground. That's how, honestly, that's always just been my perspective. It's like, yeah, I believe in justice. I believe in our system. But I don't think most Candace Owens fans do, and that's tough.
They don't.
I don't know how to say your name, but your question was, how do you rebut her text message evidence? So what this is a reference to is she puts out messages of what Charlie has sent her over time. Well, first off, the text messages that she sent that he has sent her don't prove who killed him. Like, it has nothing to do with that. So it's mudslinging anyway. All it's doing is talking about what we talked about earlier, which is the motive behind what someone may have done. Like, it's like, oh, look, Israel had a small motive to kill Charlie Kirk. It's like, that doesn't prove they did it. So it doesn't really prove anything. But how do you rebut it? I mean, I don't think you do. Excuse me. I think that she could be lying, and we don't know. I can fabricate text messages. It's super easy. So do you rebut it? No, I think you ignore it. I just think you say, cool. I think it's awful that you're putting up text messages of dead people to make your point. I don't think that we have any way to verify it. and let's just stick to the actual evidence of the case.
Yeah,
if it had something to do with the case, I guess I would care, but it doesn't.
They don't.
It literally does not.
Not even a little bit.
I think we might have missed. Oh, no, I think that's it. That's all of them. Let me see if there's any other questions. If you got any other questions, put them in right now. I'll try to answer them before we end the stream tonight.
This is fun.
Yeah, okay, good point. I mean, I guess this is a rebuttal if there was one, but blah, blah said she has no texts since 2018 from Charlie. So, yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? It's like none of this is contemporary, so we don't really know what he believed. None of it matters. But, yeah, okay, if they had a really strong relationship in 2018, I've never made the argument they didn't. I don't think Erica Kirk has or anyone else has. All I'm saying is that in 2023, they fired her, and they did not seem to have a very good relationship. She was not invited to the wedding. She was not invited to the funeral. There's text messages from other people that say to the contrary. But again, I wouldn't use those for evidence either because we just don't know if they're real. Jason says, is it me or is Joshua Carr the most likable? I don't want to read this. This is awkward. Jason, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely not the most likable. You know who the most likable is? Let me think about who the most... I have an easy answer. I think Nick Freitas is the most likable. Like, I can't not like that guy. He's, like, so awesome. He's got the experience. He's got the way to talk. Like, to me, he should be the most famous political commentator in the world. Like, honestly, he's got everything. He walks the walk.
Don't discredit yourself, honey.
He talks the talk. He does great. Kuna, I don't know if that's how you say, or Kun, maybe Kuna, I don't know. Kuna Lobo, I don't know. Why were you willing to entertain Guthick's false claims about the 2020 election if you reject conspiracy theories? Oh, I mean, it just wasn't the subject of the debate. To be clear, I think Trump lost the 2020 election. If you guys really want to get into this, just the simple explanation of that is that the Democrats rigged the election. They did not steal the election. Those are two separate things. Stealing the election is when you quite literally like change the outcome after the fact or get electoral representatives involved. I don't think that happened at all. I think they rigged the election through stupid laws and policies during COVID. And if those had not been in effect, I also, we can get into the whole Hunter Biden laptop thing with Facebook. If all of those things hadn't happened, then would Trump have won? I mean, there's some strong polling that says he would have. So was it rigged? Yes. Stolen? No. This isn't the point of the stream today. Maybe that's a stream for another day. So that's why I didn't go into it. Plus, I just don't want anyone to accuse me of shouting someone down. So if someone's going to make a claim that I think is just ridiculous on its face, I got no problem with them airing it out. Like, I just don't need to be like jumping in, interrupting. If you guys saw the Andrew Wilson, Stu Peters argument,
oh my God.
I can't even call it a debate. It was an argument. Like, it was pathetic. They couldn't even talk. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's unwatchable. I don't want this to be unwatchable. The Rachie says, do you think that there's a line Candace could cross that Megyn Kelly would finally be forced?
That's all we're going to check in on it. We'll check the rest. Well, you guys can check out the rest at the conclusion. But let's get back over to X. There's a video Sifa tagged me in on from Sifa. Girl. Oh, this caught me off guard. Look at this. Son, you just getting your ass whooped left and right, huh? You can't make this stuff. Candace, I ain't beating on this man. George, I told you a long time ago, wave the white flag. Because I don't think it's right for you to be getting your ass whooped by Candace. And there's 4 little ones in that house, and she's a pregnant. Candace, you got to stop beating George up. See, I don't hate her. I certainly do not want these kids. They're going to be traumatized forever. Candace, you can't keep beating up on George. You just can't do it. You cannot keep doing this, Candace. This is awful. Candace, stop putting your hands on this man. Stop doing it. This is ridiculous. Boy, she wasn't playing when she said her pregnancy gonna make her her pregnancy is gonna make her want to get into physical fights. I told you there is no video. And if there is, it is a title. Don't make me tell you again why she waving a shoe. She told George, go get a switch. Go get a switch right now. Take your ass outside. Go get a switch off that tree. Yo, this like reminds me in my mind of Harold with Candyland Barker Babe 7,000. Boy, this is George. I almost feel bad for you. Thank God I don't, but I almost do. Oh, that's so funny. Man, I tagged a post. I got tagged in a post. Where is it? It was the oh man. I have seen Misfit Patriot. He reminds me of the cold-blooded Christian in a way. He's like, I'm blunt about it, but I love the gruff. You know, he's got the beard matching everything. But yeah, we've watched a couple of his videos in the past. And I love his candid approach to this. Even if you still want to ask questions, you can ask questions, but good Lord, be able to ask questions that make sense. No one has to answer stupid questions. No. Candace trying to figure out where somebody's buried. Not happening. All right. Shout out to the Misfit.
76. It does. Does anybody?
Hold on. Let me go back and read the post itself. Right. Hold on. So, Misfit Patriot. Does anyone know why Tyler Robinson's defense didn't want this video released to the public? Because that's Tyler Robinson. Thanks, Candace. You literally just effed your entire narrative. Y'all see what I mean by being candid? He ain't sugarcoating it. He is not sugarcoating. Free Harold, I know, right? He tells it like it is. He is very blunt. So I love his candid approach. Anybody that's just flat out genuine and honest and candid, I'm here for it.
Listen, that's why they didn't want it released.
Hold on.
Does anybody know why Tyler Robinson's defense did not want this released? I'll give you guys. Hold on. Let's see if anybody gets it in the chat. Actually, I'll give you a hint. Why would Tyler Robinson's defense not want this released? Does anybody? Tyler Robinson's defense does not want this released. Family Low, you got it, because it shows Tyler Robinson. It doesn't show his face, but it shows Tyler Robinson. That's why they didn't want it released. And yes, it taints the potential jury. Thank you, United since 1776. It does. It can taint the potential jury.
The question is, how does she get it? Because why does she have that? She's not sitting on the jury. Why does she have it? You see why, Andrew COVID? I keep telling you to stop answering her dumbass questions. Do you see why? I literally posted the comment. It was not to take a dig at him or anything. It's not to attack him. It was simply, there's a difference between defending yourself against defamation versus you answering her dumbass questions such as, where's Charlie Kirk buried? She's not legally entitled to know that. She's not entitled to know that. It's a dumb question. No one owes her a response to that. Her sense of entitlement is stupid. She's not trying to do anything of value. She doesn't even want to go to UVU. So why does she care about where he's buried? The manner to which he was unalived and murdered, she should not want everyone knowing where he's buried. And she can't hold water to save her life. She's putting out a video that the jury should probably have seen before the public. That's more proof. Candace can't even keep it together when it comes to anything related to this case. She wants there to be a hung jury. And not because she truly believes he's innocent. No, because she's trying to spite Erica Kirk. It's just her being vindictive and evil and demonic. There was no reason to release that video, just like there was no reason to release a screenshot from a hospital of Charlie Kirk going to the ER or emails amongst nurses. No reason to release that, but she did. And that didn't prove anything. It just proved he went to that hospital, but that's not something we needed to know. If someone says, I went to the hospital and I went to go see Charlie Kirk and he's not doing well. Why do they have to be subjected to 1,000 questions about, okay, which hospital did he go to? How long was he in the ER? How long did you talk with the doctor? Did you tell the surgeon it was a Superman neck? Like, it's stupid. So yeah, no. Let her behind still try to figure things out. And but how did she get this? Was it because someone at TPUSA couldn't tell Candace no? Someone just was like, oh, well, because she's asking and they were friends and blah, blah, blah. No. We have federal laws in place to preserve evidence. Candace is not above the rule of law. That's why her entitlement is stupid. She's wanting to know information that the jury should be seeing.
Favor of the prosecution. Because this video alone, if you try to frame it, you can say, oh, that doesn't show Tyler Robinson. Correct. It shows a figure that is dressed the exact same way as Tyler Robinson, who is on camera at the scene right before this video.
George.
So it's not a huge jump to go, okay, that guy's in Tyler Robinson's clothes. That guy's on the roof that they say Tyler Robinson shot him, the confession, et cetera, et cetera. When you add this video into all of the other evidence, that's Tyler Robinson. But let's see. I'm going to show you guys how you should do this. Okay. Here's Candace. This is from JTC 53. Okay. Candace Owens just debunked all her BS claims by illegally obtaining the video of Tyler Robinson on the roof, pulling the trigger at UVU. It wasn't Egyptian planes, exploding mics, or mole people. It was Tyler Robinson. Congratulations. You played yourself. I'm going to play this without sound. And then I'm going to play it with sound. I'm going to play it without sound first because I want you to see what she did. And I want you to see me do it to her. Or to, you'll see. Okay?
I didn't see one, but let's
let's turn that off. Okay, this is just Candace talking. Okay? All right, here's the video. Now, guys, I'm going to take out that Candace in the bottom corner. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, and I'm going to do a video later on this video, right? Okay. And I'm going to play this video with my commentary, just like I'm doing right now. In fact, maybe I'll just clip this. I might not even have to make a video. This might be sufficient.
Yep.
Okay, but let's play this footage without the sound, without Candace talking over it, trying to frame it for you. I'll frame it. I'll do exactly what she did. Okay, here's the roof. Okay, there's Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson is running across the roof. That is Tyler Robinson running across the roof. I am looking at Tyler Robinson running across the roof. That's Tyler Robinson running across the roof. Right? Tyler Robinson is running across the roof.
Did y'all know it was Tyler Robinson running across the roof?
Look at Tyler Robinson run across the roof. There's Tyler Robinson. He's running across the roof. That's Tyler Robinson. There's Tyler Robinson kneeling down so people can't see him because that's Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson is on the roof kneeling down. Tyler Robinson is now shimmying to his shooting position. Tyler Robinson is shimmying. Tyler Robinson. That's Tyler Robinson. He's shimmying. Tyler Robinson is now getting in position. Tyler Robinson is laying down. Tyler Robinson is army crawling. Now Tyler Robinson is in a prone position where he takes the assembled rifle that he assembled before he got into frame. Tyler Robinson took the rifle that was in two pieces in both of his pant legs out. He screwed it together, which takes about 15 seconds. I've shown you how to do that. He screwed the rifle together before this video started. And then he ran across the roof with it. And then he got into position. And that right there, this little, you see this rifle shaped shadow? That's the rifle that he put together. Okay. Now that's Tyler Robinson right there with a rifle on the roof. Now Tyler Robinson is laying down. Tyler Robinson is setting up. Tyler Robinson is right there in the position that they found Tyler Robinson's DNA in.
Yep.
That's Tyler Robinson.
Yep.
Tyler Robinson, Tyler Robinson. Do you see what I'm doing? All right. That's Tyler Robinson.
Yep.
And then there's going to be a muzzle flash because Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk because that's Tyler Robinson.
Yep.
I know this is annoying, but so is what Candace does.
Yep.
But that's what she's doing, right?
Yeah, and we talked about the illusory truth effect. Shout out to all of you all that provided all that fantastic documentation. The illusory truth effect. It's the same thing that Umar Oompa Loompa Johnson does, where they repeat things over and over again, regardless of it being a flat out lie. But because the more we hear something, the more prone we are to believe it to be true. I want my $10,000. I want my $10,000. I want my $10,000. Candace owes me some money. She owes me $10,000. Candace Owens owes me $10,000. Y'all see what I'm doing here? Candace, you dingling, you owe me $10,000. Oh, Jay.
This is how she's doing it. She's saying that's not Tyler. This is what she does. She goes, that's not Tyler Robinson, right? I'm just doing what she's doing.
Yep.
But I'm doing it without lying.
Candace Owens owes me $10,000.
And I can't remember. All right, so yes, now hold on. Let's go and I think we can find that muzzle flash. It's very hard to see. If you're watching on your phone, you won't be able to see it.
I know. Candace Owens
right
owes me
there.
$10,000.
It was. You can watch. Instead of trying to watch the muzzle flash, watch his body right here where my cursor is. Watch his legs, and you will see the recoil, and you will see his reflex.
Yep.
Right there. Okay. So now Tyler Robinson gets up very quickly because he just shot Charlie Kirk. That's Tyler Robinson, and he picks up the rifle and the bag. He leaves the screwdriver behind because he doesn't need it anymore. Right? The rifle's already been assembled with the two screws. Okay. Now Tyler Robinson is running, and Tyler Robinson has his bag, he has the towel, he has the screwdriver, and he has the gun. And he's running off the roof. That's Tyler Robinson running.
Yep.
That's what Tyler Robinson. That's Tyler Robinson.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Got it. Candace Owens owes me $10,000. Oh, well said. Well said, Misfit Patriot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, let me go to this one first. So Jen, the producer, put this up. And added this diligent Dennison person. Did you say there were no photos of Tyler Robinson with firearms? What are these? Last I checked, those are firearms. Where are they getting this stuff from? Like, seriously, how many demons are they hearing squealing in their head? Oh my goodness, is that a kid? That's him as a kid? You can't make this up. What is he doing with this? They holding this stuff like it's video game or something. God. Okay. Like, oops, I forgot one. Wow. Isn't that what is that? Yo, bazooka? This boy been handling guns since he was like what, 8, 9 years old? Oh my God. What did he say? 2 are his younger brother, and 1 is the one I said was at a gun show. Unless you think he's firing an M50 machine gun on pavement somewhere. If this is him, it's him. Isn't that him? Okay, that could be him as a kid, right? What makes him think this is his brother? He just saying it just because reasons? Because reasons. I'm just going to say it's his grandpappy. What you mean, Jen, the producer? No. You know, Tyler Robinson went through a wormhole and he went back in time where his grandpappy was holding these weapons. That's not him. That's P-Paul. You don't recognize P-Paul when you see it? Here he is. This is him. It's P-Paul. P-Paul out shooting out the foxes in the woods. What are we in the world? What if this was Tyler Robinson as a child? He's serious. They're trying to honor it. Oh, you just can't make this stuff up. So he's just gonna say, no, that's his brother. You just can't make this up. Candace owes me $10,000 damn dollars. Where is my money, heifer? Where is my money, Candace Owens? To all the candy asses in the chat, can you please tell your cult leader she owes me $10,000? I went to lunch with Ben Shapiro. I had a blast. I had my little horse. It was pink. I was wearing my pink suit. I had lamb chops with rice and broccoli. It had, a beautiful dessert. Let me see. Let me come up. Creme brulee. With lots of berries and powdered sugar on the top. Yum, 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 yum. Then we had some wine and water. We did not drink or drive. I caught an Uber. No, I came in on my midget horse. Yeah, I rode into the restaurant on my tiny midget pink horse. And I sent you photos. You heifer. I sent you photos. Candace, you gonna see him pretend like these photos aren't real? Let me post them up. Are you seriously gonna tell me, no, Lady Dog, these photos do not count? Those are not real pictures. You don't know who Ben Shapiro is? How dare you? How dare you? Look at this. You mean to tell me, Candace, where my money? Look at me and my pink horse. Styling and profiling. Candace, where is my money? Where my money, heifer? Candace, where is my money? 10,000. Send me a cash. Send my cash. What a candy ass is that? Well, you just want a donation. You can make this. They give her all the rent money. Candace, where's my money? I want my damn money. I did not tell on myself for nothing. Candace, I want my money. Oh my God. Where my post go? Candace, give me my money. I want my money. Can't make this up, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on, let me go to my post. Candace, give me my money. I'm gonna tag that. I'm gonna put that one at the top. I'm gonna pin that one. What happened to it? You can't make this up, man. I just put up. Y'all just saw the post, right? Oh no. Hold on. Where is the post? I just did it. Y'all see the post? She must have blocked me. Candace, did you block me? Yeah, they do this nonsense where they go in and they block everybody because words are hard for them. And I'm gonna keep doing this. I just did the post. I just did it. Hold on. Candace, I can put both of these pictures in here. It's two of them, right? One of them, Candace is in the background with George. The other, just me and Ben and my tiny horse. Where my money at, heifer? No, I think Candace should be trolled at least 1 hour every day by me. You gonna pay me what you owe me, Sienna? Oh my God. Give me my money. There we go. Give me my money. You thought I was playing with you, heifer? No. You said, hey, $10,000 for the person that can give photos and tell me what Ben Shapiro was, who he was eating with. Me. What you mean? Look at you sitting in the background, you and George. Like whole goofies. Why y'all dressed like Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. This tiny horse is badass, and I don't care what anybody has to say about it. This tiny horse has gotten me many storms and heartaches. All I got to do is look at my tiny horse and just start laughing my ass off. And just counting the days Candace is going to somehow conjure up my $10,000. Oh, we ate so good here. And you owe me, heifer. You going to pay me what you owe me, Sienna. That is because Candace, you should be trolled every chance everybody get. Just troll the hell out of you. It's like, why are you doing this, lady? Look, because it's funny. God. All right, let's see. This is another one I got here. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Aside from Candace harassing everyone, demanding to know where Charlie Kirk is buried, and somehow she just wants to add to this nonsense and buffoonery. She's saying it's all about Epstein. Why? Candace, you have relatives connected to Epstein. I have done a whole video on that. Candace has relatives connected to Epstein Island, having done business with them. Shout out to No Reply, because he did some awesome research. Candace, you're not going to tell us about any of these relatives, your uncles and stuff you claim are all locked up. All of them are not locked up. Some of them are actually quite notable. One was an elected official. A couple of them had businesses. And they did business with the Epsteins. Funny how John Mappin is in the Epstein files, Candace, and you never addressed that. So we've been asleep. It's all a lie about Charlie. Now she's going after the Christian churches and pastors and Erica again. Because she's on repeat. I told you all, hit the 4. If you remember me saying, at some point, Candace is going to start recycling her conspiracy theories. Hit the 4. I said this 2 weeks ago. I said she's running out of ideas. All she's going to be doing is recycling her conspiracy theories. At some point, the Egyptian plains and Fort Huachuca is going to come back up again. Didn't I say that? And what we doing now? She is recycling her conspiracy theories because she already attacked a Christian pastor last year. Charlie Kirk's pastor. Y'all recall that? She attacked Charlie Kirk's pastor last year. And then somehow it all became like a pedo ring and all this crap. She's already done this. And now she's doing it again because she doesn't really have anything new to say. And she still refused to post the data from the blue and yellow Egyptian planes. I saw this coming down the pipeline. That's all she could do is just recycle this stuff. Boy, this stuff, all this like so F5s. How you doing, honey? How's it going? You can't make this up. I told you I said she gonna start recycling. I see the fours up in here. Black and white cow shirt. Alita, y'all remember now? I said, watch you see, she's gonna run out of content because that's what she's doing. It's a desperate attempt to get fresh new content. That's why she's talking about the Charlie Kirk burial again and all this stuff, demanding that Andrew Covid answers her questions. You doesn't know her response to that. That's not even for him to tell. That would be for Erica Kirk to tell. Even Charlie Kirk's parents understand that Erica Kirk would be the next of kin. He's married. He had 2 kids. So typically the hierarchy is the spouse, then the kids or dependents, and then the parents, and then siblings, and then like any other next of kin relative, like an aunt or uncle, cousins, so forth and so on. He was married. So Erica Kirk would take precedence over even what the parents wanted to do. Now, I'm sure she probably went to them and said, how do you all want to do this? But ultimately, the decision is left up to the spouse, to the widow. Even when it comes to information being relayed from the hospital, the actual approval of that would come from next of kin being his spouse. That is the hierarchy. And so now it's like, oh, well, y'all tell me where he's buried. I'm his friend and blah, blah, blah. No one owes you that. No one owes you that. All of this so she can say, yeah, Andrew Covid is lying about this. That's why he needs to stop answering her questions, because it doesn't matter what he says. She's just going to say he's lying about something and never prove how he's lying. And she's just running out of content. It's like Candace is bored. Can't make this up. Let me get into supers right quick. I see you all. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, March on, for the $20 super. Hi, Miss LLC. I'm Masuetes Luxters. Hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the $20 super. That's an absolute blessing. Thank you so much, Velvet Lace, for the $10 super. After the attempted assassination of Butler, Pennsylvania, of our President Benny Johnson, brought a whole team out there to look for evidence, but Mrs. Farmer couldn't. Exactly. Candace, why you just won't go to UVU? I don't understand. Candace, you should go to UVU. Climb the stairs and roll around the roof. Do all the gestures that Tyler Robinson did. And then time yourself doing it. And let us know how long it takes. As a matter of fact, live stream it. We will have a watch party on that. Less talking for you. Fine. We're not going to lose too many brain cells with that. If you go out there to UVU, Candace, and you record yourself doing the whole replay of Tyler Robinson, we here in the Lady Luck Club will watch that as a watch party. And then we will laugh and giggle. We're going to laugh our asses off, but we're going to watch it. You got to do everything Tyler Robinson did in that video. You got to roll over and crawl. You got to go through the parking deck. Everything you saw him doing on the video surveillance footages, you got to do the same exact thing. Okay? So you got to get on that roof and you got to roll and crawl, put sticks in your legs, and then practice putting it together. And you got to have a backpack. And then here's the fun part. Here's the fun part, Candace. Don't miss this. And then you got to climb down the side of the building and jump and land on your 2 feet. Okay? Since you got so much aggression in you, you got to get all that out because, you feel like you're prone to physical fights and all that battery and assault. Yeah, go ahead and just climb down the side of the wall. You can dangle there for a couple seconds. Your Spider-Man grip should be good enough. And then land on your feet. And then you got to jump and run. And then, we got to see you run across the yard. So you got to make sure you got some momentum for the day. We would do a whole watch party on that. Candace doesn't even know how to get views. That would get a lot of views. If you went to UVU, that would get a ton of views, Candace. Yo, we gonna laugh at her for the whole time she's live streaming. If it's an hour long, we're laughing for the entire hour. Oh my God. Oh, I don't understand. She can afford to go everywhere else, but she can't go to UVU. Candace, you dumb demon. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, shout out to you for the 250 Jules, Bevan. I appreciate it. Laughing Disco. Y'all, it's Milo time, okay? Make America laugh again. Root, the $9.99 super. Candace owes LLC $10,000. Yes, she does. Candace, I want my damn money. You understand? I have not done school shopping. I want my money. Y'all, you have no idea. I don't get it. Why do all the evil people get all the money? Like, explain that to me. The evil people get all the they get. Why? Candace, your reward here on earth is exactly what it's gonna be. Hell is hot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Velvet with the $5 super. I'm your witness, LLC. I saw you eating cream brulee. She owes you, Mrs. Farmer Faye. Y'all, the creme brulee was so awesome. The lamb chops were just juicy and tender. It came out like Ruth Chris Steakhouse. It comes out on a plate that was in the oven and is still cooking. Lord, we thank you. Hand mashed potatoes, some broccoli, a glass of wine and water, and creme brulee. That is the perfect meal for me. Literally in real life. That is my favorite meal. That is my favorite meal ever. Creme brulee is my favorite dessert. Yes, with the extra powdered sugar and the raspberries and strawberries and blueberries. Y'all can have that leafy mint, that mint leaf and all that. I don't need that. It's just garnishment. Oh man, and make it a huge creme brulee. Like this. Even if I want to think about saving the other half for the next day, I don't feel guilty eating it all in one sitting. Can we say amen in the chat? Now I'm just making myself hungry. Oh, thank you, Velvet, for the 10 jewels. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Velvet, again for the 10 jewels. Oh, man, thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Let's get back to this. Thank you all so much. I had to get the supers in. I just want to say thank you all. I appreciate your support up in here. Hit that like button while you're at it. Hit that like button. Y'all, you got to laugh to keep from cussing Candace out. Child. All right, let's get to it. So, says here, and now she's saying Charlie found out about missing money and Erica canceled the Doge audit. She's taking comments now. Oh, Candace, really? Oh, is it the highest bidder? Okay, so Iran is good, Israel bad, Christian church is bad. She stumbled on a S traffic ring. Trump and his family is in on it. The Secretary of Navy is in on it. His son is in on it. It's all about Epstein. It's all about missing money. Erica bad, Fez bad. At this rate, everyone is in on it, all over Charlie. Now she's implicating again. It could have been her. Candace, no one cares about you, honey. We want you to go to court. Candace, go to court. Even Tyler Robinson's defense attorneys do not care that you're roaming the earth. No, go to court. We want you in court. She's now going to try harder. They're going to go harder. For her merch, 324,000 watched so far. Candace, what's the matter? You bottoming out or what?
Accept this.
Oh, God.
They murdered. Accept this.
Can y'all hear?
They murdered Charlie and then also being interjected with the Christianese slop. Grieving widow, pastors and ripped jeans telling you about what's demonic. Like a military operation, a military.
Candace, that's not a military operation. It's pastor of a church. What? Oh, no. Somehow, Christ is king when it's convenient for her. Candace, what does the military have to do with a church? A Christian church? Why do you keep coming for Christianity? She won't do this with Buddhism or Muslim or Islam. She won't do it any other religion this way. Why Christianity? You're not even going after Catholic priests that put their hands on kids. Look at her, she just throw out these buzzwords now. Because her cult base are lazy. She's throwing out buzzwords.
Accept this. They murdered Charlie and then also being interjected with the Christianese slop. Grieving widow, pastors and ripped jeans telling you about what's demonic.
Yeah, and chicken and collard greens and macaroni and cheese and, bags and backpacks and ravioli. Did you know canned soda and drink came together and made water? Wow. Brown cow eat green grass gave white milk. Awesome. Candace, you just throwing out buzzwords at this point. Bees and hives and honey and cereal. Choco Crunch with dresser and laptop. Did y'all know that?
Like a military operation, a military psyop, these mega pastors. We start looking into that. Wow, how many of them have been like reformed pedos? We did that episode looking at the Calvary.
Candace, what? When are you and George going to address the allegation that George walked up to a grown man and grabbed his dingling? Are you going to address that? Because you need to address that. That was a real allegation. Did y'all know George Farmer, who was faking gay, grabbed a man's dingling? See, Jay from the Story Box got me saying dingling. Did y'all know that? Dude did a whole post on X, mini post on X. Flat out. Somehow, George Farmer and Candace, the dumb alien, have ignored that allegation. And it's a serious allegation. You don't just see random grown men accusing George Farmer of grabbing them by the dangling. But this one man did. And they refused to even speak on it. Candace, George out here grabbing men's dingling. You should be disturbed by that. And Papa was, why you got that black eye?
Chapel Church in particular. You remember a while ago. What is this?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Why are they all so gun-ho about Israel? All of them.
More buzzwords.
That's what it is. Sweet nothings. Stay dumb. Keep getting poisoned. Don't you love...
Y'all don't see she halfway laughing. This moron is halfway laughing right now. I mean, it's like she knows. Yeah, I'm just saying a bunch of dumb things. Wow, look how they eating this stuff up. To the candy ass cult members, I gotta tell you right now, I don't feel sorry for you. You're funding this nonsense. Buying her t-shirts, giving her money and all this stuff. She's a multimillionaire. Either you believe that she's rich or she's not. Which is it? Because Candace herself said, we don't have millions of dollars. Oh, we'll go back to that video because I love proving a point in an epic fashion. Candace herself said that we don't have that money after calculating how much it would cost for her attorneys. So either she's rich or not. Either way, we can all conclude that the candy ass cult members are still stupid because they're funding this BS. Yeah, keep throwing those buzz trigger words at me. Yeah, it's making me angry. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Trump. You're betraying Trump. You're betraying Charlie by looking into this further.
Who has?
Accept this. They murdered Charlie.
Candace, you're an idiot.
You know, this is what Charlie would want. My Charlie, my Charlie, my Charlie.
She was not yours. He was not yours, Candace. Candace, where's Samantha? This is coming from the woman that had a whole video of another woman kissing her all over the face with a glass of wine. Because we cannot forget about that. Cannot unsee that no matter how much I really want to. Or Candace grabbing this woman by the butt. Handful. By the butt. And the woman was soaking wet. And she was a pregnant. Allegedly. Candace, is that belly fake or real? I mean, how deep you want to get with this? This is ridiculous. Charlie Kirk was not your husband, Candace Owens.
You know, this is what Charlie would want. My Charlie, my Charlie, my Charlie.
Oh Lord, Candace, why are you throwing the tantrum? It's just dumb. Your tantrum is stupid, Candace. It's stupid. You can't make this up. Oh, when sin becomes the brand. Ooh. You guys are awesome. This is something else. Candace does not care. She doesn't care about any of that. Not at all. Not at all. There are a couple more I wanted to get to. Yeah, we got through that. Okay. I'm gonna play this again so y'all can see.
And this lawsuit, we got an estimate this weekend from a legal team. It is going to cost us millions. I don't have that money. I really don't.
Really?
I got to tell you, like, the estimate that we got, and I want to be clear, this is if it goes all the way through. So they said, like, from start to finish, if they don't drop this at some point, blah, 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 here's how much it's going to cost you just to get through the deposition phase. Here's how much it's going to cost you to go all the way through.
Why would they drop it? Candace, that's not how that works. You filed the motion to dismiss as the defendant. Why would the petitioner drop their own lawsuit against you? Why would you need to file a motion to dismiss if there's a chance that they're going to drop it? They're not going to do that. That's stupid. That's dumb to do. They're not going to file a lawsuit against you, go through all that to get Mitch Snow served, and then somehow drop the case. No. You're the one asking the court to drop it. Candace Owens is filing those motions to dismiss. Those are her motions. So why is she sitting here saying that, you know, it depends on whether or not they drop it or whatever? They wouldn't want their own motion to be dropped, their own lawsuit to be dropped. But she said we don't have this money. So Candy asks, which one is it? Is your cult leader rich and wealthy, and we should all somehow be hating on her and jealous and envious of her of that? Or what? Because she says she don't have the money. So is she lying or are you all lying? Which one is it? Because I'm going to say both. I agree, Gary. George is going to have to settle out of court for her because he knows it's going to cost way too much money. All the candy asses in the chat. Where's Chris and Kristen at? Is your cult leader actually wealthy or not? Because she said, hey, we ain't got no money. Buy my t-shirts and my dumb merch that Brandon Tatum is making and distributing. Kathy just said we don't have that money. I don't know what y'all talking about. But your cult members are coming into my chat and leaving comments in my videos talking about I'm jealous and envious of you because you're wealthy. So either you're broke or you're not. Otherwise, you know, these hypocrites are going to have to start calling her a liar. Or else they're the liars. Pick one, candy asses. Either you dumb morons are lying for her or she's lying to you.
This weekend from a legal team, it is going to cost us millions. I don't have that money.
I don't have that money. So she's not rich and wealthy. Because right here, these words are coming out of her mouth.
Really don't. I got to tell you, like, the estimate that we got, and I want to be clear, this is if it goes all the way through. So they said, like, from start to finish, if they don't drop this at some point.
They who? Because it won't be the petitioner. And you are requesting for the court to dismiss it, not drop it. You want them to dismiss it and to strike any amended complaint for the Macron lawsuit. Candace, you know, still struggles with words.
Blah, blah, blah. Here's how much it's going to cost you just to get through the deposition phase. Here's how much it's going to cost you to go all the way through. And
you don't even want to get to the deposition phase. See, if you understand how federal rules of civil procedure works, you would know that she's speaking out of terms. But the candy-ass cult members, they don't want to learn anything because reading is hard for them, or listening, or facts, or math, or science. Can't make this up.
And they are estimating $5 million. It's like a lot of money, and we do not have that money just laying around. So I thought we could actually sell some t-shirts. I just picture
It's a lot
people
of money.
wearing
Y'all
this
don't
like
have it?
all
Wait, wait.
they said like
Oh.
from start to finish. If they don't drop this at some point, blah blah blah. Here's how much it's going to cost you just to get through the deposition phase. How much it's going to cost you to go all the way through, and they are estimating $5 million. It's like a lot of money, and we do not have them.
And we do not have that money. So Candace is lying, or the cult members are lying. Which one is the candy ass cult members? Because right now, you know, candy ass cult. See, to all the content creators out there, whenever these stupid ass cult members are leaving comments in your videos talking about you're just jealous of her, Lady Lock Clap. You're jealous and envious because she's rich and wealthy and you're not. What does it say here? And we do not have that money. So said Candace Amber Rose Owens Farmer in this video that can be used in the court of law against her. To the candy asses. Y'all want to keep lying like hell, you know, covering for your cult leader or what? Why not challenge her on this? Why not say, no, dear cult leader, you said you and George are wealthy. He bought you a brand new Range Rover for your birthday and blah, blah, blah. You got $6-7 million houses. You got all these LLCs. The Battery Lane Trust. Candace, I've had your address for months, and you and Baron Coleman won't stop doxing people. You said that you had the money to pay off the insurance when George got that DUI and slammed that truck into the earth. He hit an embankment. That's why I keep saying that. He didn't hit another vehicle, thank God. He hit the embankment and slammed the truck into the earth. And then tried to keep the officer from getting out of the car, as notated in the police report. So not only was George out here driving and drinking on our U.S. highways when he does not have to be here in our country, he was getting hit with criminal charges. 3 of them, to be exact. One of them involved possession of a weapon. And her response to that was, oh, it was just a fender bender. And we paid off our insurance claim. It was almost $7,000. So she acknowledged that the accident occurred. Once again, candy ass cult members, either you're lying like hell is hot or your cult leader is. And we do not have that money. So you don't have $5 million, Candace?
The money just laying around. So I thought we
isn't just laying around. Where is it? Is it in the Battery Lane Trust? Should we just pierce that and just be done with it? Candace, you have multiple millions of dollars sitting in 2 properties in that trust. Now, see, if I were Brian Harper or the Macrones, I certainly would ask for that trust to be pierced. Because at the end of the day, I mean, do you need 2 houses or just 1? Why 2, Candace? That means one of them got to get sold so you can get the millions of dollars you need for your attorney's fees. One of them is valued at over $7 million. The other is around $6 million. Sell one of your damn houses. Why are you having these dumbass cult members of yours pay your attorney's fees when they are bragging about you being rich and wealthy? You know, I just love proving a point in an epic fashion.
We could actually sell some t-shirts. I just picture people wearing this like at the...
No, you would not be able to wear that to court. And you know you wouldn't. Yeah, it'd be mockery right in their face. Candace, I'm going to sell some t-shirts. It's going to say Mala.
Grocery store, like walking by each other, and like we know what it means, like hashtag free Emmanuel. I'm not kidding. The estimate is millions of dollars. And this lawsuit...
Yeah, because she want everybody to be as dumb as her coat is. Just know these words came out of your cult leader's mouth. You can choose to ignore it, but, you know, we don't give a damn about that. Candace said it. Go figure. Candace said it. So now y'all see, she's out here trying to say she's broke and we don't have $5 million, you know, on hand. Then you got to sell a house. You got to pierce that trust, girl. And I don't understand why you even want to go through all of this, because you know that your financials would become public information. See, when it goes through the courts, it's available for public inspection under federal laws. But if you do a negotiation or an out-of-court settlement, that's kept private. She knows that. She knows that. I think she's going to try to settle. And I've been saying this because she doesn't want discovery released from her end. They could pierce that trust. Y'all see how easy it was for me to pull up the business entity disclosure statements from a different lawsuit? It was easy to do because she filed it. She filed it. And those disclosure statements are like sworn statements. They're affidavits. You're making these statements under the penalty of perjury. So either Candace has perjured herself or her attorney lied like hell to the judge. Which one is it? That's what we are now. So why lie to the judge? Who knows? The attorney should know better. The attorney should know better. Yeah. So let's go over to YouTube right quick, because I want to make sure we stay on pace, on target with the lineup. We got Milk Bar. Oh, man. I'm going to play both of these videos. One of them is new. And then Ami did a new video. Y'all know we got to get Ami into. So we got Mick Bar and Edie Marie, this Spit on Your Grave part 2. Oh, my God. We got to get it in. Y'all ready?
Cam Higby.
Because we got to get this in first. Because I just, you just can't forget this. You can't get this out of your head. How she said on several occasions that she wants to be on TPUSA's payroll and get all that Zionist money.
Is on the payroll of Turning Point USA beginning in August of this year. So in theory, Cam Higby, who was laughing off the idea of an assassination attempt, is being paid by the very organization that just had its leader assassinated in broad daylight in front of the entire world. I want Turning Point USA to, for once in their lives, do the right thing and pay me a monthly retainer to consult them on PR. I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie. I actually wish they would put me on payroll so I could help them make these things look more organic. Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen. But if you would like me to do your PR too, here, shoot my shot. You can pay me. I'm definitely, I think, more capable. But I tweeted that it was a godforsaken company and people should not give money to it.
But you want to be on that godforsaken payroll, Candace. And you sitting here telling us how you and George foreplay or role play or something. I'm going to shoot my shot. George, lay still. Give you another black eye. And you just have Andrew Tate coming in and do that. Go. Yeah, I know Andrew Tate said something about it would be gay if he were to screw Hulk Hogan with a vagina. What? Did y'all know that he said that? What is wrong with him? Is he bisexual? What's wrong with him? I don't know any real man to say something like that. I saw Edie Marie reacted to it, and I was like, you can't make this up. Andrew Tate said, you know what? We got to watch that video too.
I thought Turning Point was going to call me when they needed somebody in PR because I could help them. I'm here for that. Yeah, hire me. I want to know why.
Erica Kirk, if you hire me, I promise you, Candace Owens will become less and less of a problem for you because I will clown her for all of eternity. Candace, we would literally have whole sessions clowning you. It'll be the roast of Candace Owens every damn day. My jokes are endless, heifer.
The decision was made to murder Charlie Kirk, a decision that very clearly had to be approved by Charlie's friends. And to be clear, I do think Turning Point USA should put me on a monthly consulting retainer. I can help. What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial? And the reason that's like a big hush-hush secret is because he is buried in a Catholic cemetery.
Repeatedly questioned why.
I don't know, Candace. Your co-members are saying now it's cannibalism. You know, more demonic nonsense. So you're not gonna repeat what your cult members are saying? It's cannibalism. They're claiming it's cannibalism. Like he's not alive or dead. He's cannibalized. He's eating.
We weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried, or even if he has been buried yet. Did you get those answers?
Honey.
You have the wrong commentator who questioned that.
You've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Can't make this
up. Did you bury him? Do you think that they cremated Charlie? I ask myself that question. But you'll actually notice apparently any questions surrounding the burial elicits this sort of a strong emotion.
Disturbing part that people are trying to guess where Charlie is.
Why is that
Can
disturbing?
I have one thing? Can I have one thing? Can my children have one thing?
Seems a little weird to me. A little sus, a little over the top.
Candace, you know what's sus? A woman kissing you all over the face while holding a glass of wine. Yeah, that's sus. George grabbing another man's dingling. Very sus. Andrew Tate saying the nasty crap he said.
I would just answer the question. I'd say, yes, he was cremated, or no, he was not cremated.
No, yeah.
You've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Nope. He is buried in a Catholic cemetery. Did you bury him? Can we get a yes or no? Is he cremated? What you are watching here is an...
Hold on, let me pull up that one with the Andrew Tate thing. That one had me floored. I was like, oh, Edie, I don't blame you. I couldn't believe it either. Hold on.
Hold on. Action. Salutation. My name
y'all
is
see it
Cindy
here?
Lambacher, Babe Center. You need to know my real identity. Hey, Mr. Goldstein. Today we are getting fit. We are getting fit. Now let me tell you, it wasn't raining.
Good night, 067.
Now, I don't know about you, but it doesn't always rain in July. How am I supposed to Candace that? Okay, but you know what? We're nothing if not. We are nothing if not. Let's just do this.
Howdy ho there, neighbors. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Edie. I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday, and I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers. I can't believe it.
Oh,
it's so
oh,
exciting.
God.
I will be celebrating every single milestone. We've done this
God.
together. Thank you for all of your support. I love every single one of you, and I pray.
All right, let me jump ahead.
I hope you feel it. Okay. I would say that I'm not going to keep you long, but that would be a lie because we have a lot to talk about.
I know.
I'll try to make it quick though. So I was on X the other day and this video popped up and I thought for sure, this can't be real. Oh, this can't be real. So I reposted it. I said, is this real? It can't be real, right? And people said it's real. I still hope it might not be real. Because if it is real, then Andrew Tate just admitted to playing for the other team. Let's watch.
Question on Twitter asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else, but they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or
y'all hear that weird stuff? And you don't think he's getting frisky with George Farmer in the closet? George, how dare you bring your ass out of that closet with Andrew Tate? The audacity, the unmitigated gall. What in the world what is going on? Yuck. You can't make this up. I know that, what's her name? Megan Good? Somebody Megan something, Megan Fox. I know Megan Fox is like, please leave my name out your mouth. Oh my God, did y'all hear that? What is wrong with him? He got to be, man, he act like he retarded. He act like he's slow.
with a dick. That's the tranny. or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? That's the girl. This is the question I'm asking.
Jesus.
Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number one, did it? You're going to fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay.
Oh
There's
my
Megan Fox.
God.
Okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big.
How does that affect the world we now live in? Either you're gay or straight. What is it? What are you? That's the question. Yeah, and he's in jail still, right? Was he bailed out? Was he bailed out? Do you all hear this? This idiot is giving advice to males, to men, telling them that they should just go out and get with women and forget the fact that no means no. Are y'all hearing this? Is he still in jail? You know he got to be enjoying himself right now. Boy, D-Boy and him is having a ball. Literally. Andrew Tate, do you understand how this would make you look and sound to Debo and them in jail? Some of these people in prison are there for life. They have nothing to lose. And you're doing this video talking about screwing, making fucks with a P word. They're going to tear his ass up. Andrew Tate is going to get ripped to shreds. Somebody in there is bigger than you, you clown. There's always someone in prison bigger than you, and there's more of them than you. Hey, Brian, one-eyed girl, listen. Did you hear this? Did he always talk like this? Did he always say stuff like this where he would screw a dude? I don't even know what. Yo, this is ridiculous.
Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number one, did it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". That's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox.
He's saying this knowing he's in jail. He's in jail right now. I don't know how to digest this. Has he? Maybe he is gay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe he is gay. See, Mimi. Oh, I'm just kind of blown right now. He is in jail with grown men who are going to be there forever, for life. You got people in there that's in there for like 40, 50 years before they can even think about a parole. And he's saying this shit. No. I don't even know how else to put this. Oh my God, this dude is like mentally, he gonna try to claim insanity. I think he gonna try to go for an insanity defense. Boy, this is something else. He's saying, oh, you talking real big with your shirt wide open while you're in jail. But they crying about not getting water or something?
You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You can get your hand around her neck, mess her up.
Oh my God.
Messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane.
You can't make
Think about this. This is important. This is cultural.
No, it's not.
This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're going to sit here and go, oh, no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Oh, my God. So all the dudes that listen to Andrew Tate are bisexual. I don't. What? What does he think he's achieving with this? What's wrong? Man, this dude he's retarded. He is retarded. And it's the idea of like you get with someone that has the same productive part that you do. And you're saying, I'm not gay, but I'm not screwing an ugly girl. I'll go mess with this transsexual before I do that. What type of woman is he coming across talking about they look like Hulk Hogan with beards? I'm just, why does it have to be that extreme? So all the dudes that follow him are bisexual. They would have sex with transsexuals. Because they got to be sitting around saying, yeah, I agree. I'm at a loss. I don't even know what to say. This guy's retarded.
What?
Andrew Tate is retarded. I just, oh my God. What the hell? Oh my God.
Well, let's just break it down. Let's just talk this through.
What? He is telling
It doesn't move. It doesn't come off. You can't move it away. It's kind of there.
Man.
There's only one
so
other.
This guy's retarded.
Exit only entrance.
Oh my God, you can make this up. Does he think that
you can't move it away?
Does he maybe he thinks that like a hermaphrodite, somebody born with both parts? Is that what he's thinking? Like, okay, if she's born a woman, but she also has a male part, so she's got both. What is wrong with him? He's retarded, man. I can see him trying to say, I'm gonna plead insanity. I'm not mentally fit to stand trial. I can see his attorney trying to go for that. Because this nonsense right here, even the way he moves and stuff, it's all. Y'all notice his hand movements and gestures and stuff? It's real feminine, like.
The girl, the number one, did it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like.
What are you doing?
Out the way and say Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You get your hand around her neck, mess her up.
He moves so feminine, like. Y'all notice that? I'm like Edie Marie right now. Oh God. I don't even know what. Oh. So he's admitting he's bisexual. Man, this is mind numbing. Y'all see how he moves so effeminate, like. Why don't he just say he bisexual?
You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural.
God.
This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're gonna sit here and go, oh no, it's gay.
Why you wearing this Tula t-shirt? Listen, why wear this shirt with it only one button? You're showing off your chest, but you hanging around a bunch of dudes. This man is in jail, by the way. He just literally made himself a target. He is absolute jailbait. What is wrong with him? Already gonna F him up.
I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?
I don't know what to make of this. They're gonna beat him up. He gonna get jumped. God.
What?
This is unbelievable. And he's suing Milk Bar. This is the same guy suing Milk Bar TV for reporting on him about his criminal charges. His punk ass is suing Milk Bar TV for simply reporting on him. And he's sitting here talking about he was a transsexual. Oh. Yeah, oh God. I don't think he has any idea what he's done. You don't think these people in prison are going to see this video? And I'm talking about Edie. I'm talking about his video. You don't think they're going to see that? I mean, do you really think that no one would notice this or something? Like, what is he doing? I know me. I'm at a loss.
Well,
dude, follow him.
Let's just break it down. Let's just talk this through.
Man, this is crazy.
It doesn't move. It doesn't come off. You can't move it away. It's kind of there. There's only one other.
Hey, Juju.
Exit only entrance.
Yeah, he's on a win right now. Wow.
You can't move it away.
Oh my God.
That's number one. Number two, is it just me or does he not have a chin? You know what I call that? I call that a check chin that just blends right into your neck. There's no definition. There's no definition.
Tristan is.
I'm going to call him checkmate. He's just not. Okay. You ever look at someone and wonder, how did you get to where you are? That's how you know the devil's behind this. Because this fella is not cute. So sorry, Andrew.
Weird.
He's not cute. And he's overcompensating. He's been overcompensating this entire time for this very reason. Because he just admitted that he would rather have sex with a feminine man than have sex with an actual woman, despite how physically appealing or unappealing she might be. He would choose. That's point blank period. End of story.
This is so
moral
weird.
of the story. He would choose a man to have sex with
man.
over a woman. He
feminine.
just said that. So, Mr. I am alpha male, hear me roar. It's all been an act to overcompensate.
Why is he famous again? Is it like the Kardashians where they're just famous because reasons? Why is he famous? What does he do? Like other than pimp women out and get hit with charges. It's okay, Van Cruz. This is so crazy. That's why I said Blair said when she does, her body will still be what it was born with, just implants. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, he's in jail. He's saying all of this and he's in jail. Those men are gonna rip him to shreds. And listen, he ain't that tall and strong. If they come all in like 8 at a time or something, then they're gonna obliterate him. This is ridiculous. Debo and them, like, oh, okay, bet. Debo and them say, yeah, we coming to cell block 1. And he got a target on his back. I'm so glad he's still there because I don't even know what to make of this. There are men, boys out here following him and his brother, hanging on to every word they say. If they have no idea what he's talking about, this is their introduction to this concept, to this topic. They just got an introduction to getting with transsexuals from Andrew Tate. That's where we are right now. And he's effeminate. He's very effeminate with his body movements and hands and all this. He's very effeminate with it. Child, he couldn't even button that shirt up. Oh my God, he didn't even have his shirt buttoned up. He can't walk around like that in prison unless you just take that shirt off. If you dressing like this to be around a bunch of dudes, imagine how he's behaving in jail. They probably have to keep his dumb ass in isolation. And even then, Debo them will get to you. They'll pay up some cigarettes and some chocolate bars or something. They'll get to you. Boy, this was a bad move right here. They gonna rip him up.
For the fact that he prefers the other team.
He just admitted that he's gay.
Okay. And he probably hates himself. All right.
Oh my
I would like
God,
to ask
man.
the men watching, if there are any men watching. Hi. Welcome. Would you choose the feminine
I am
man,
men
or are you going to pick Hulkalina? Are you disturbed by this? I am disturbed by this.
My soul is disturbed.
It's just though, every time I watch it, it's like the first time. It's like the fifth time I've watched it. I had to watch it a couple of times
Man,
at
you
first.
making stuff up.
I was looking, for the AI indicators. There weren't any. I can't see any. I pray that this is AI. I want to hear from you, man. Would you pick a Willie Megan Fox, or are you going to go with Hulkalina? Let me know, please. I want to hear from you.
I know the real men of the LLC. No, we're natural born women, please. Like, oh my God. It's the timing of this. It's like, dude, you're in jail. You're in jail. Did the judge grant him any bail at all? Sounds like he didn't. This is crazy. Is Max still here? Buck and Blair passed so well, so my brain just says she and he ate. Don't mind using the pronouns. God. I don't understand this. Why would he want to put this out there like that? Man, they gonna, oh man. Wow. And then he talking about he got kids. I hope he doesn't have a son. I hope he does not. He shouldn't have kids. Because their kids gonna watch this video, you dummy. His kids are gonna watch this video. Didn't y'all say he got kids? He was denied bail? Good. Didn't y'all say he got kids? Somebody actually gave him a child. It couldn't be a transsexual because you can't have babies. He had like, how many kids he got? I thought it was like 1 or 2. 3 to 4 kids. Oh my God, all his kids gonna watch that video and be like, Daddy, that's gross. Oh my God. Why would he do that?
From you. I've never been to prison, obviously.
Trouble.
I tried to go once. I just thought it'd be interesting to interview some prisoners, but they wouldn't let me in. They take all of your stuff, right? At least what I thought they did. So how do you have your phone, Andy? Now, I did repost something saying, how is he even tweeting? And somebody said, that's not him. Look at the location. Okay. But this is coming from his Twitter. And even if somebody's tweeting for him, are they ad-libbing? Because if they're not ad-libbing, they're getting the information from him. How is he getting the information to them? Okay, this attack is politically motivated. It's a punishment for empowering men, a punishment for giving men the spirit to say enough is enough. You are not empowering men. You are encouraging men to sleep with Willie to Megan Foxes. That is not empowerment.
No.
That is destruction. Destruction of men. Don't give me that. Don't come over here with that. For all the people holding up signs outside the jail, it's very high up here,
Okay,
excuse me. And the smaller signs are hard to read. Oh, but I can feel every word. Thank you. So if he's not tweeting that, how did he get that message to somebody? How did he get the message to somebody? Day 9 in SHU Special Housing Unit. This is a punitive housing for people who murder their cellmates. No commissary, no phone calls, no yard time. The worst possible conditions the U.S. government provides to terrorists and psychopaths. I'm an innocent until proven guilty extradition. You know what? Like, Buck up, buddy. The special housing unit, my neighbor is picking paint off the wall and eating it. I am reading All Quiet on the Western Front by the slitter of a, or maybe he meant to say sliver, of a street lamp that enters my cell. The duality of man. Why don't you cry us a river and build us a bridge to go over it? You're seeming like seeming. So sorry. You sound very, very fragile in there. I would, Andrew, self-preservation. Maintain your alpha demeanor while you're in there. Oh my gosh. Because you don't want them to think that you are
crazy.
You know?
Slow. Retarded.
You don't want them to think that. Buck up, buddy. Buck up.
They do
Pick
now.
the paint off the wall and eat it yourself, right? Do it.
They do
the
now.
duality of man. Do it. Do it. There's so many things in there probably you can snack on. And you know this fool Andrew, you know what he tweeted as well, again, from jail? Better hell with you, brother, than heaven with angels. Or better hell with your brother than heaven with angels. Well, let me tell you something, Andy. If you die in your sin, you will find yourself in hell. But it's not a party. It's not a concept. It's not a sauna. It's a place created by the living God for the devil and his angels. Sheer, utter darkness that can be felt.
Crazy.
Weeping and gnashing of teeth. The fire is not quenched. The worms never die. It's eternal. There is no beginning, middle, or end. So, yeah, if you die in your sin, as you currently are right now, you'll get your wish, bud. But you won't be with your brother. You will be alone and torment. Everlasting torment. So, I encourage you and your BFF Candy to repent. Repent while there's still breath in your lungs, because there is but one God, and you will come face to face with him. You will. When you perish, you will be face to face with the living God, and it's going to be frightening for you. Repent. Here's the good news. Jesus is Lord. Jesus Christ, who is God incarnate, born of a virgin, walked this earth sinless, tempted as we are, but never sinned. Ever. He took a sinner's punishment, a sinner's wrath that we are all worthy of. We are all sinners, worthy of death and hell. No one is good, no, not one. The wages of sin is death. God is not a man that he should lie. Jesus Christ willingly laid down his life. Nobody took it from him. And he took a horrible, long, agonizing, brutal punishment.
Wow.
On a cross. A sacrifice once for all for the forgiveness of sins. And after he was killed, he was put into a tomb. And on the third day, that tomb was empty. He is not here. He is risen. He's not here. He is risen. He resurrected in body from the dead. And people testified to seeing him and being with him, sitting with him, eating with him. He ascended to the right hand of the Father where he now reigns. And he is coming back soon. He's coming back soon, and that is fantastic news. Let
me just pause it. Shout out to Edie Marie. Girl, I don't know how she said she saw that 5 times. I was struggling through one time. And I'm so glad you made this point here. S-Files. Women out here making babies for fun, treating babies like they're puppies or dogs. His kids, let's say he got 10 kids. His 10 kids are going to be so confused with that video he did. And if you got kids like that, he's like a Nick Cannon, sounds like. Nick Cannon got all these kids, he's spreading, multiplying, and procreating all over the world. Random different women. Taking care of all of them. But you just paying for them. Financially, you can finance them and care for them financially, yes. But how are you spending quality time with them? Some of these kids are just going to miss out. You're not going to be there for their first day of school or to get their first haircuts or to get the little girls, their first daddy-daughter dance at a school production or something. You're going to miss out a lot of piano recitals and ballerina, ballet recitals. You're going to miss out on a lot of football, basketball games. Because you got so many kids. There's no way you can be there for all of them at the same time. Some of these kids are born days apart from each other. And you got these dumbass women that are just laying down and procreating for the hell of it, not thinking about the child at all, and this child being completely disadvantaged and not having access to their father as well as their mother. Why would you want that? This is so messed up. And then he's sitting here doing these videos like this. Oh, yeah, if it's a Megan Fox, yeah, I don't care if it's a transsexual. What you mean? Now you got your kids coming to you to my dad. What are you talking about? And I mean, if you got, let's say, 10 kids, you know at least one of them got to be a boy. What is that teaching your son? He already put out that he was a pimp. So you want your kids following in your footsteps. You want your sons to be pimps and your daughters to be hoes. Homies over hoes, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Well, man, this is something else. It's so disturbing. Those kids are definitely missing out on quality time. They don't have a real father figure or example. Not with him. Hopefully the mothers understand, nah, this ain't it. Let me make sure I get my life on track and get man God wants me to be with. And then that way that person can be a great father figure to my child. Because he ain't. He's sitting in jail with no bail. Doing videos talking about it. He would rather sleep with a very pretty transsexual than a very ugly natural born woman. Why does it even have to be that extreme? Is there ever a time where he's ever presented with that type of decision to make? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt he's ever thought seriously about a natural born woman that looks like Hulk Hogan. So why would he give that example? Well, he's effeminate behind. He's throwing his hands and all the stuff around like he's doing ballet. Man, them kids are going to be jacked up. Oh, you good, Phyllis? I get you. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I do spilling here. It happens. Same thing with Candace. Exactly. I'm pregnant with baby number 5, Candace. Why? This girl's been procreating and giving birth at least once a year for the last 5-6 years. What, are the boys getting attention like your daughter does or what? She says she having another boy. That means Candace already knows the gender. How are these kids getting equal attention? You stay online all day, demanding to know answers, trolling and harassing people over someone that was not stunning you. He just wasn't being mean about it. This is why you got to be. Let me tell you something. And I say this all the time. I wish Charlie Kirk would have put her ass in check a long time ago. Because this heifer is lying to people thinking, yeah, no, Charlie and I were friends. What y'all mean? Look at all these fake ass text messages with no date and time stamps. We were good friends. Look, see this text? He loved me. And he's not here to defend himself. So now it's like, you're just saying this because you know he's not here to defend himself, but you just say this stuff when he was still alive. Why didn't Candace bring Charlie Kirk to her show at any point in 2025? Why didn't she have him on her show from January 1 of 2025 to September 9th of 2025? Who the hell saves their friend in their phone is Charlie Kirk new? I mean, why is that an entry? This is the nonsense you want people to believe. And make this up. Oh my God. And then you got this weirdo sitting here talking about some damn. I would rather get with a transsexual than a Hulk Hogan looking female. Like, but you know you've never even came across that type of female. You wouldn't even look twice at a woman that looked like Hulk Hogan. And if you did, it would be to mock her. He knows that. He knows I would never ever come across a woman that looks like a Hulk Hogan. No one asked him for that explanation. No one asked him to make a decision or pick a choice. He just put it out there. And now look, he's in jail, and that video still exists. And Debo and him has got to be waiting. Talking about you gonna eat your cornbread. Debo and him is definitely waiting. Oh yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting. Hold on. So Ami did a new short video. I don't care about anything going on with Tucker Carlson. I've said that. I will not be sitting here reporting on that dummy. It's like you ain't trying to report on Tucker Carlson, boy. You got to be on crack. You got to be high on crack. I can't do it. I'll leave it up to you all. It's funny. Megan Fox with a dingling. Just the way Andrew likes it. And George knows it. Oh, man. Shout out to Sifa. Girl. Oh, my God. Next time, make sure his shirt is up buttoned wide open with a bunch of dudes standing around. Y'all notice how he backed back and then the U.S. Marshals pulled up to lock his ass up. Oh, that was epic. Oh, Sifa. Oh my goodness. God, Elmo. No, not Elmo. Oh, pretty pundit. Petty pundit. Oh, Candace, where the hell is my money? Oh, yes. Oh, we did this, I think, for 2 weeks ago. The only time Candida is actually making sandwiches. You got to entertain Jordan, his boyfriends. Oh, my God. Why does he look bored? George, perk up. It's turkey sandwiches. Y'all want some soup? Oh, Jesus. It's got yeast infection. Don't eat the soup, George. Don't eat the soup. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny. That's funny to me. All right. Let's get to Ami. Oh, Ami. We miss you. Y'all know he did a tour over there in Israel. Shout out to him. He's been over here in the LLC once. We got to have him back. Especially as these cases start moving through the courts. Oh, Ami, you will have content for days. I can guarantee that. It's the wigs for me, you all. It's the wigs for me. Yeah, let's end out on some laughter. Y'all ready? Oh, man. Let's get to it. Hit the floor if you can see it here.
Something I can help you with? Yes, I'd like to return this. I'd like to return that that I bought here. I'd like to return that. Okay, sure. Happy to help you with that. Did you bring the receipts? Yes, I did come with receipts. I brought them. Okay, let me see. Thank you. Ma'am, what is this? What's the problem? You need to bring receipts. This is just a napkin with a booger on it. You're saying that that's a napkin with a booger. You're saying that. I don't know why you'd say that. Because I can see it. This is a napkin. Something doesn't add up. Do you have actual receipts? But I will be bringing receipts, and I have more next week because we're getting close. You guys, ma'am, you guys, we're getting so close, and I have a source very close to people at Trading Point USA who has proof they will be bringing receipts, more receipts next week, and I can assure you that I will be back with those. So come back next week. In the meantime, I don't really understand why you're afraid to just use this napkin with a bougar. What? Are you afraid of the DNA? Ma'am, please take your items and come back when you have actual receipts, okay? So you're saying I can't get refunderized? You refuse to give me a refunderation? For a refund, you'll need receipts. Very interesting. That's the Ralph Lauren policy now. Ralph Lauren. Well, if you dig deeper, you come to find out that Ralph Lauren's real name is, you guessed it, Ralph Lifshitz. Ralph Lifshitz, who's a Frankist, okay? Can we get security here, please? Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And don't try anything, okay? This entire thing is being filmed on our security cameras. Interesting. I'd like to review that footage. She causing problems? Yes. Come back when you have receipts. Welcome. Hi, ma'am. Something I can help.
Did he say refund duration? Refund duration. Oh, Candace, that's gonna be in my title for tomorrow. The refund duration of Candace Owens. Candace, get the hell off of our planet. Get off our planet, you Muppet alien. Dumbass. You can't make this up. Get off our planet. Oh my God. That was too funny, y'all. I think I might try to get candy asses to bait their asses up here. Oh, it's my temperament. I can't take people lying in my face and not making sense. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one to swallow. I'll try it out. How about that? We'll try and do a Joshua Carr move today. We'll try it tomorrow. I'll drop the link, and then the candy asses can say whatever, and then those who send questions via super chat, we'll get to those. My background is gonna be on point. I'm laughing at Candace. Please understand that. But that was a good idea. Everybody be able to give 3 minutes, and then we'll get a couple questions in. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Because that's gonna be funny. The refund duration, Candace Owens. Share your thoughts, candy asses. Can't make this up. Oh my God. There's another one. He did another one. Oh, Ami, you did another one? What other one? What? Hold on. Is it YouTube short? This one? With the Fauci? Or is it a regular video? Oh, we miss you, Ami. See, yeah, Ami does full live streams too. Yeah, I would. If you guys can, check out my playlist with Ami and I when he came to the LLC. Absolutely amazing. What? Is this it? Tucker Carlson, Sean Ryan? Oh, y'all know I can't stand Tucker Carlson. Only because you asked, Susie Q.
And so what I'd like to know.
Only because Susie Q said, go ahead, please, lady. Look. Okay. Make sure y'all hit the like button on this. You can't make this up. I couldn't do it. Y'all, we're going to try it tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can test my patience. All right, they're asking for it. Okay. All right. Just because I love the Luxters, you all. Here we go. We got Ami being Tucker Carlson and Sean Ryan discuss the dark force inside them. Oh, they got Thetans as well. Yeah, Scientology can have them.
No, what I'd really like to know is what's been going on with you lately? What have you been experiencing?
I just feel like recently I've been battling some dark forces internally.
Well, because those things are real. Those things are real, and I've experienced them personally. I have experienced them.
I've just been feeling it inside. That something's not right. I don't know if there's anything we can do to stop it. But
what kind of dark forces are you holding inside? What do you mean by that?
It's just there it is.
Oh wow.
They keep coming. See, Tucker, it keeps happening. And see that?
Ooh. That's bad. That's really bad.
Holy shit.
Do you think that that's BB or Israel?
I know it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's not faith anymore. It's fact.
Yes. I mean, I've experienced the same thing, by the way.
Really?
It was from a demon, from sitting around eating hummus. It's like,
oof, holy shit.
I mean, mine sound like me. I mean, there it is. Yeah. I mean, when I was there in Israel, very briefly, by the way, because they detained me and I interviewed Mike Huckabee, who was disgusting.
Yeah.
But ever since I came back, it was nothing but there it is. And it's been happening ever since.
Oh, it's constant, Tucker. I'm not out of it yet.
And when demons attack you, which they do, by the way, they leave an odor.
Are you serious?
And even in my pants, there were claw marks.
And I've contacted 3 different exorcists and my priest, and they all said the same thing to me. You don't need an exorcism. You need a gastro.
Right.
And the first person I looked up, you know what his name was? Dr. Marty Rosenfeld. Go figure.
Of course.
You mean to tell me that this Dr. Marty Rosenfeld, who's going to be responsible for getting out the demonic forces inside me, is likely working for Israel?
Disgusting.
And then I just realized everything is a lie.
Yeah.
Everything is a lie.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even know if my name is Sean. And I spoke to all these former patients who go to this doctor. They all said the same thing. He's working for Israel, not us.
I totally agree.
So, I mean, I'm still dealing with it, but can anyone on earth find me a Christian doctor?
It's sad. It's painful, actually. It's really painful, and I hate it. I really do. I do hate it.
Yeah, it smells like holy shit. Oh. I need to poop.
Me too. Too late. And so...
Oh, y'all know it had to be warm and hot. It had to be hot. Oh, I bet it burned. Y'all, that's one of them poops babies take when you know it's about to come out the diaper. You just like, oh, the sound of that is all over the place. And then the baby's just sitting there kicking and laughing until it started itching. That's one of them poops where you know, okay, I'm going to like wipe for a good 5 minutes straight. And then I still got to take a shower. I just feel unclean at this point. I don't even feel clean and sanitized. Oh, man. Oh, Army. Oh, good God in heaven. Y'all, I'm a boy mom, so that's why I just, I promise my first baby, every time he went, pee-pee, it was in his clothes. It's like, how do you keep missing the diaper? Diaper bone dry. His little onesie, though, soaking wet. What? It would be all on the side and everything. Like, hey, you can't make, come on, bro. Not even trying. Baby just sitting there laughing at me like, yeah, you got to clean this up. Oh, man. Damn, babies. Oh, you got to love the babies, y'all. You got to love the babies. That's how boys are. This is like watching 2 babies just go for it in their diaper. Oh, God. I mean, oh, man. Candace, enjoy that fart. All right, tomorrow. We'll be back at it tomorrow, y'all. All right. I appreciate you all so much. We did do our watch party earlier today, so check out that video if you have not. Hit the like button on these live streams and hype them up at the conclusion of the live stream. That's all I'm asking for at this point because I want this great content to get out to the masses. And we have fun here. Smaller time, you got to make America laugh again, you all. And yes, I am going to be looking for vendors, get some pricing. YouTube does have a partnership where they do have merch. But I still want to just get some other pricings to see what would be good. And then, of course, look at the quality of the material because it is merch time. It's time to get some merch going. Oh, Mala time. I appreciate all of you all. You guys are amazing. And I thank you all so much for your support here. Thank you so much for the supers, all the little gifts and stuff like that. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as soon as the merch is ready, it will go out. And I want everybody wearing a Mala shirt. Make America laugh again, you all. You gotta laugh to keep them being irritated at Candace. So tomorrow we'll try the debate session thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll present it like a mock trial. I think that would be a lot more fun. And then we'll go from there. All right. So tune in if you can. I'll set up the live stream. And the catty asses can have a mock trial with me. And that's that. All right. Y'all be good. Until the next one. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.